People, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning in, people. Good evening to those of you in the UK. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good night, depending on where you are and whoever you are in terms of where you're watching this, people. And welcome to the Real Madrid versus Chelsea Champions League live watch-along. I appreciate all of you that are tuned in. Please make sure you're hitting the like button early doors. You know me, people. I like to watch the Champions League as an Arsenal fan. You know, I can't say I've watched my team in it in recent years, but Champions League is the bread and butter of, international club competition. For me, as children, we all wanted to be footballers. I wanted to win the World Cup and then the Champions League. They were both the be-all and end-all. Again, as an Arsenal fan, 2006 and all of that. But in terms of today, it's going to be a good one. We're into the semi-finals. Tomorrow, make sure you're checking out the pin message. Shameless plug. Again, standard procedure. Tomorrow, we're in PSG versus Man City territory. But today, obviously, it's Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Again, these semi-final draws are some tasty games, people. You've got Zidane versus Thomas Tuchel. Again, Thomas Tuchel literally took over at the halfway point in the Premier League. Should he get to a final, of the Champions League, and he's already in a final in terms of the FA Cup, and he's got a good chance of qualifying for this competition via the domestic places. To say it's been a good season is an understatement. I believe it's stupid and for obvious reasons, but all four teams that are in it at the moment can win it, and I have a difficulty in picking, Real Madrid. You can't underestimate experience, in my opinion, and their players have been around the block. The manager's been around the block. Likewise, with Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel's been to the final, couldn't quite do it. The same goes for Thiago Silva. They've got some experienced players. Of course, I hope to God Chelsea don't make it 2 times Champions League winners. But something just tells me Pulisic is going to score today, and I see him starting. And those of you that watch me on a regular basis, that's something I've been saying. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. What are you guys saying, man? Alejandro is saying, I really do hope Real Madrid spank Chelsea, you and me both. Mr. Analytical is just saying, hit the like button on your way in, folks. Enjoy the stream. Amen to that. D is saying, smash that like button. DG, let's see who's a finalist. True, man. I can't lie. The game I more want to see, if I'm real with you, my dude, it's tomorrow, innit? That's the bread and butter for me. I want to watch the tie tomorrow. I want to see PSG versus City. This game is obviously a great tie in itself as well, people. I'm going to show you the lineup in a second. Spoiler alert, the big thing that took my eye with Thomas Tuchel, no Reece James, no Hudson-Odoi. He's gone with what I assume Azpilicueta. So again, it's going to be an interesting tactical matchup. And again, for Real Madrid, you can't underestimate experience. Their players have been there, done that. But enough about that temporarily. Once again, what you lot saying, I appreciate the likes, please. And big up yourself, M, for tuning back in. Big Benzema's, he backs Benzema to rip Chelsea. Again, hope so, man. Benzema had a good game in the last leg against Liverpool. So hopefully we can see something. Talking to Turf TV's back again. I appreciate you. What have you said? I'm a Chelsea fan tonight. I'm still mad at Real Madrid after last week. Fair enough, broski. Omar is saying Real Madrid's experience will see them through over both legs, in my opinion. DG 2-1 Real Madrid tonight. Get your predictions in as well. For me, it's a tricky one. I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea, and now I hope to jinx it. I hope to talk it into existence that doesn't happen, but I just back Chelsea tonight. Of that being said, like I said, I hope Real Madrid win and whatnot. Again, I know there's a lot of talk in relation to Eden Hazard. It is the Hazard derby. He's had a bit, let's be real, Hazard's had a terrible time since he's joined Real Madrid. We've almost forgotten that he's there and things like that. So we'll get into the lineup. That's an interesting one. I'm interested to see if he's fit enough to be in the squad in any capacity. Hamza is saying, I don't see Chelsea conceding. They held off Man City very well. Fair play. We've got the spammers in very early. That's a world record. We've been here for 4 minutes and we've already got the virgins in the building. Fair enough. R is saying, DG, I think Real Madrid will do a mad one. Fair play, my dude. Again, it could happen. You never know. If I flick and show the lineup, there's no point waiting, people. I might as well show you the guys the lineup. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's get into Chelsea's first because I mentioned them first. Again, no surprises there. They've gone with Mendy. Well, no surprises in terms of the goalie. They've gone with Mendy, Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Mason, Mount Werner, and Pulisic. This is quite a decent option in my opinion, man. what have you said here? I know I should be talking about the lineup, but you said Chelsea's lack of goals will be an undoing. You never know, my dude. You never know. Looking at it once again, Mendy, Christensen, Thiago, Rudiger, Aspilicueta, Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Mason, Mount, Werner, and Pulisic. Now, when I look at that, it's a vote. It's a vote of confidence in terms of Werner. Again, he had a good performance against West Ham. It's a big vote of confidence for him to get the nod. I'm a bit surprised to not see Giroud start again. Maybe they want to be fast. Maybe they want to be a bit dynamic. Maybe they want to have pace on the counter attack. Maybe they want to defend a bit more aggressively from the front. Which is why I can see them going with Werner and Pulisic and things like that. Mason Mount, again, people weren't giving Mason Mount the respect he deserves. He's getting his respect now and it's just dues. And I think he'll have a big part to play. The midfield is probably where you're looking at it. To not see, I'd say to not see Kovacic, and again, he could be injured. I'm not sure on him, and I'm a bit ignorant to that. My guy M, you hit the nail on its head. To not see Kovacic is a bit of a mad one, in my opinion, especially because it's his former club. It's funny how these things work out. The midfield battle is crucial in relation to Chelsea versus Real Madrid. So, again, you know, to be fair, when you go with a back 3/back 5, it kind of mitigates against that. And maybe Thomas Tuchel's of the thinking there's strength in numbers in a sense of, you know, you can't really get the ball off Toni Kroos and Modric. They'll dictate the tempo of the game. But if we simply crowd them out, and like somebody said earlier, you know, the way Chelsea defended against Man City last week was nothing short of fantastic. It was nothing short of fantastic. So I'm keen to see what happens. The bench, if it all goes tits up, you know, they've got Hakim Ziyech, who's obviously a very skillful player. They've got Giroud, who has a knack of, you know, doing important things and things like that. And also for Giroud, again, the game is bigger than Giroud versus Benzema. But if I was Giroud, I'd be remembering in my own personal thoughts being compared to a go-kart and an F1 driver. Who better yet to score? You know, they've gone with Havertz on the bench. Tammy Abraham, you know, he should have scored against West Ham. He struggled. But he's on the bench. Hudson-Odoi gives them a bit of pace. Reece James is on the bench, as is Kurt Zouma, as is Billy Gilmore, that is. Kepa and Caballero. You've got Alonso as well, people. Now, if we flick forward to Real Madrid, again, you can see it there. There's not really any surprises, people. Well, Eden Hazard's on the bench, so at least he's fit and things like that. But you've got Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, who had a good game over the 2 legs against Liverpool. Rafael Varane, whose future's actually been into a lot of speculation, and he's been linked with United again. He's contracted until 2022. They've got Nacho there. They've gone with Toni Kroos. They've got Luka Modric. Benzema is in the lineup, as is Marcelo, Casemiro, and Vinicius Jr. Now, that's probably the one that shocked me, is seeing Marcelo. But saying that, I'm pretty sure Mendy, forgive me if I'm wrong, he got suspended in the last leg. So I'm not sure if he actually is or if he's injured. I could be wrong. But Marcelo's a quality player. And Chelsea is going to be a big day. And, you know, again, I can see it in relation to Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel knows it's a long day in terms of defending. So he's gone with experience and he's gone with a 3 at the back. You know, Aspilicueta shifted over to right back. Kante's in the midfield defending from the front. You've got Thiago, Rudiger and Christensen at the back. You know, probably defend from the front with Mason, Mount, Werner and Pulisic. Obviously, Jorginho, I would say to a degree, Jorginho is a luxury player and they've kind of found the balance to allow him to do that. So we'll have to see what happens in that regard. So I'm going to leave you lot with the lineups here. We're 8 minutes in already, people. There's 40 odd of you locked in. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, please. Real Madrid should do something. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Agent is saying, I'm going 2-1 Real Madrid. Hopefully, you know, we all hope so. You know, some people have no life. How many accounts did these man make? I don't know, man. Them and they are different, man. So if you're out there and you're listening, you know, shout out to you lot, man. Because you, man, are different still. I can't even lie. You know, it's proper weird, but we move in it. It is what it is. You know, that's how man get their kicks. Is what it is. Well, his mom's told him to go play with his toys while she's upstairs with his quote-unquote stepdad. You know the thing already. That's why he's out here doing it. So they'll be done in a couple minutes and whatnot. But whatever you said, 1-0 to Chelsea. Imagine Chelsea end up winning the Champions League and FA Cup, boy. You know, Thomas Tuchel's bought himself a lot of time and it would further make Lampard look like a dud because, you know, it would show him to be great. And, you know, that would be fantastic. Winning the Champions League and the FA Cup in your first half of season, you know, you're setting yourself massive standards. It's crazy. So it is where it is, man. bro. Even if you're not getting gal, bro, there's Pinky and that, bro. They'll look after you more than this live stream will, bro. Them gal will do it, fam. You know, go hit up on OnlyFans or something, fam. Allow my little live stream. I'm just coming on my little thing, you know, making my little live stream, chatting with you, like, and people are stopping the thing. But like a minute, you know, like I said, there's Sarah J and them people there that will love you more than this thing. But you know, certain people, if that's how you get your kicks, them, that's how you get your kicks, them. Bro, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I love it same way because I actually like these sort of live streams. I don't like not being able to find my remote. So where is my remote, people? Yeah, I can't lie, I like live streams that have nothing to do with Arsenal for obvious reasons. It has nothing to do with Arsenal Football Club. So it's enjoyable. You lot, listen, we're not doing that today. We're keeping professional. We're keeping professional. We're keeping professional, man. We're keeping it professional. Bro, it's more than lockdown boredom, man. You know, it probably is, bro. Like between, I don't even know how they have the strength to do it. Cause them man, they probably got hella friction burn on their fingers and that. So how the hell do they have time to keep typing? But it is what it is, man. Them man, they are mad, man. Them man, they are mad, bro. The remote's been found, man. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, it's Champions League. This game don't affect me. I can't lie, you know, not to praise Chelsea, but one thing I give Chelsea, the pre-game attire that them man there wear, it's elite. You know, Thomas Tuchel's got an elite body warmer on. It's a bit over, not that's got anything to do with me, but you know, to not have this played at the Bernabeu, it's just dawned on me because I'm obviously staring at BT Sports in front of me. So it makes it a bit little less special in that, man. You know, I apologize, man. I apologize. Bro, don't worry, man. Everyone gets it. You ain't made it in this YouTube game unless you got them man there. Trust me, man. It's all good, man. Moderators are gonna need you lot to be on the ball a bit more, though, man. Arsenal annoy me. I can't lie. Bro, let's forget about Arsenal. We'll deal with that on Thursday. In fact, we'll deal with that tomorrow, my guy, because you know I'll be previewing the game tomorrow morning. We'll deal with Arsenal. You see how my mood changed temporarily, my guy, when you mentioned Arsenal? Let's allow it, fam, because I know I see someone in the chat and I purposely didn't reply because it kills me. We've all seen apparently certain, you know, sport and entertainment media companies. They've come out and reiterated that certain families will not be selling this football club. And apparently, you know, the guy who wants to buy it, the Spotify CEO, he'll be giving an interview tomorrow. We knew it wasn't a quick turnaround, so we'll have to see, man. You know, we'll have to see. Man said El Tactico. It could be, you know, I'm interested to see what it is because one thing you've got to give Thomas Tuchel, he knows how to use the squad. You know, there's been times people said Mason Mount's done for. Look at him. Callum Hudson-Odoi's used at times. Reece James, sometimes Aspilicueta, the way he uses Giroud, even Havertz and Werner. Again, one thing I'd assume at this moment in time he's got on lockdown is the man management, and he really understands things. But like I said, for obvious reasons, you can't not just focus on the midfield. You saw what Real Madrid's midfield collectively did over the two legs against Liverpool. So again, that's the key area. And Jorginho gives them, you know, he might lack a bit defensively, but he gives them a lot on the ball. You know, can someone update me? Is Kovacic injured or anything? Because I think that's a very big L for Chelsea. You know, you've got Kante mucking in. Like I said, Mason Mount's going to have to do a lot of defending as well. And he's, as well as his tactical and technical ability, he's in there because he runs about a lot as well, man. Chelsea could probably pull it off if they try. You know what? It's an open game. I'm very wary of saying that because I don't want them to do it. But I definitely think Chelsea could play. I actually think they're going to win. I think Pulisic is going to score. I'm saying 3-1 Chelsea today, to be fair with you. And I hope to be wrong because that's 3 away goals. You know, Vinicius Jr., who's been doing his chattings about he wants to be a Real Madrid legend, you've got the opportunity to do such. Let me show you the Chelsea lineup once again. Tell me if I've been on one for too long or if you lot want to see a next thing. But let me know you lot's predictions and all of that good stuff, people. Broski, them man, they are different, man. H, I hope you're doing well and safe. Tino, I apologize. I've done you dirty just before I came online. I see your email about being a moderator. Tomorrow I'll pattern it. But for today, hold it up. My day's been calm, my guy, man. It's been calm. We've been steady moving through the content. Watch along business right now. Made a bunch of thumbnails, went gym, done life admin, done things for YouTube, done other things. You know, it's been a good week for me, man. I've been smashing out my targets and doing what I need to do, and I hope you lot are doing the same, man. And like I said, I'm happy that this is a neutral stream because I just find myself more relaxed. When it's Arsenal, you probably do see it, but I like to think you don't. I'm extremely nervous, tense, anxious. What's going to happen? This, that. I actually find it hard to do Arsenal watch-alongs because I actually don't want to speak. Like, I like to see and just focus every minute. But I don't know if you lot see these things, man, but it is what it is, man. S is saying, I feel like Chelsea could get one and park the bus. Parking the bus against Real Madrid in the first leg, is it the wisest, especially when you're away from home? I'd reckon you're not wrong, but I'd reckon there's never more time to be brave, really and truly. You know, even Liverpool, the couple of times that they were brave, that's when they put Real Madrid on the back foot. And it just came down to not taking their chances. Rinderson saying, I think this can go either way. Probably, man. You know, probably can go either way, you know, and this is the beautiful thing about the Champions League. I think when you look at all four of these teams, there's probably never been a better time to win it. Not saying it's easy, but if you're Pep Guardiola and the whole premise of you probably joining Manchester City, it's for that Champions League title, people. Never probably been a better chance. For Pochettino, well, it's always going to be a better chance when you've gone from managing Spurs to PSG. Never had a better opportunity. There's a lot said about Zidane. That's another Champions League potentially to the cabinet. And obviously for the Modrics and the Kroos, it's the same. We already spoke about Thomas Tuchel, and, you know, if you get, you know, I'd say that's an A star of a season, maybe even more than that. If you get to a Champions League final, already FA Cup final, and qualify via the top four, considering what he could have done, that's an A star, really and truly. You know, I'm sure many Chelsea fans would have just at a point would have just taken top four. You know, FA Cup is what it is, and like the Champions League, you know, you do your job, you get into these sort of situations as well. We're 15 minutes, better yet, 14 minutes away from kickoff, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. As usual, people, we're at 48. That's quite appalling, really and truly. People, you're not doing the guy dirty still. I can't even cap, but we move regardless. That's that. Rudiger will get exposed all game long. Probably, hope so, but he might be. So I actually like Rudiger, man. I don't think Rudiger's as bad as people make out. When it looked like his Chelsea career was done, I can't lie, I would have taken him on a half a season loan at Arsenal. I like how he's a dark art specialist, man. Trust me, you know. Of course, I will look tired during them Arsenal live streams, man. You see now we're playing. Kelechi, big up yourself. You said, I think Chelsea might have made a mistake not starting Reece James, in my opinion. Let me know why, beyond the obvious. Obviously, I assume you expect him to be a better option at right back. I agree with you, because I think that's what shocked me. I was like, no, Reece James. I wouldn't say it's a shock that Hudson-Odoi never started, but he's somewhat made that right wing back his position his own. I understand why Azpilicueta is gone. You know, obviously he's not to know Marcelo, or he might have known, because I think Mendy suspended about Marcelo. But again, you know, you go with the experience Azpilicueta at right back. You've got a back three, so any lack of pace or anything physically a decline in Azpilicueta may or might not struggle with. It should be hidden. So maybe, man, I'm interested to see who's playing where. You know, I'd assume, you know, Werner, I don't know, it's probably assume Werner through the middle. Something tells me Pulisic off the left, and Mount doing his thing off that right / coming inside. And Mount, you know, whoever's playing on the wings, you've got to have a massive job today helping players, people. You know, well, it's key. I'm so keen to see this. Like someone said, it's the El Tactical. Really and truly, it's a fantastic game. This is why both teams want to be in this competition and whatnot. Well, to be fair, I say that both of you tried to join the Super League, isn't it? Really, and it is what it is. Rashid is saying we're going to secure the away goal. Nick one, then lock up shop. I don't think Nick locking up shop is the best thing to do against Real Madrid. Based on the first leg, personally, I think that's where Liverpool kind of went wrong, man. They should have put more chances away. 113 of you locked in. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Adrian, what have you said? Which player in the starting 11 of both teams would you take at Arsenal? The vast majority. Pulisic, Mount, Jorginho, personally, Kante, Rudiger. I like Christensen. I like Mendy. I like couple man, but I'd say that's probably it. Real Madrid, about the whole team, really and truly. You know, we wouldn't take Courtois walks in our team. Militao walks in. Varane walks in. Kroos walks in. Benzema walks in. You know, the vast majority of that team, people. Let me know your predictions. That's the lineup. You know, I'm gonna say 3-1 Chelsea. I think Hazard will be the one off the bench to go and grab that for Real Madrid. Of course, I hope to be wrong. In a way, do you feel like we're under lockdown, DG? Still? Probably, my dude. Probably. You know, you threw me off with that one. I'm in football mode, my guy. Probably. You're making me consider life and the dark powers that be and the Rothschilds and all them things there. Hey, bro, I'm here for some football, my guy, man. You're messing up the mood now. I'm playing. Pulisic finally getting a run of games. And I can't lie, I was looking at Pulisic as an outsider. I thought initially, you know, Thomas Tuchel managed you before and all of that, you'd have got your chance. And I just think, obviously, there's been something that maybe it was tactical, maybe it was circumstantial, but there appeared as an outsider a reluctance to start Pulisic and give him a run of games. For whatever reason, he's getting that. We all know Pulisic has got ability. He's a quality player. I think he could be a very, very good player if he wants it enough. It's just about being consistent. Sometimes I think he overruns it as well, but you get where I'm going, man. 3-1 to who? Oh, you're saying my score. I'm saying I just think Chelsea are going to do a madness today. You know, I'm just getting 2012 vibes about Chelsea, just scumbagging their way to the final. I can see it. You know, people, I can see it. Again, I want to be wrong. I want Real Madrid to win. I was saying Liverpool are going through, people. So again, you know, my track record is rubbish. Aki saying 2-1 Madrid, possibly 1-0 Madrid. Wouldn't be surprised with a draw. Big up the moderators as well, man. You got that aura, man. I don't look like no Bernabeu to me, my guy. I don't know what Bugs Bernabeu you're looking at. That pitch don't. If you talk about the actual pitch and not the stadium, fair play. But if you're talking about it all, I don't know what Bernabeu that is, man. Chelsea could pull it off if they try. Bro, they better try. You know, you're in this competition, bro. This is why you're in this competition, to try win it and to be so close to the final. All form and players' ability and all those things there, they go out the window, man. You know, Europa League title is crucial as an Arsenal fan. I haven't seen my team succeed too much in Europe, man. I'm not going to lie. 4-1 Madrid. I hope you're right, my dude. I've been on the Real Madrid lineup for a while, so I'm going to flick over very quickly back to the Chelsea one. You know, big up yourself, Clement, because you're always here driving up the likes and things like that. You're going with a 2-2. Now, I'm sure Chelsea would take that, really, because one thing I give Chelsea, when I look at all of these teams and their abilities to shut up shop, I think Chelsea are certainly at it, really, because like somebody said, the way they shut up shop against City, I back them to do it. Like, for me, Chelsea should attack. You know, if it's a 2-2 draw, that's basically 4-2 in their favour because they have the away goals, and then kind of shut up shop at Stamford Bridge. That being said, again, I feel as much as I'm saying that, I feel for both teams, setting up shop is not really necessarily going to be helpful, but who knows, people? Please make sure you guys are hitting the like button. We're at 75 likes. The likes target is obviously 200. Let's see that one out there. Moderators, please make sure you're patting in the live chat and you're also banging the drum. T is saying, if Vinicius, pardon me, has his shooting boots in Madrid will have 2 to 3 goals, you know, hopefully. 1-0 to Real Madrid. Big up DG King. I see you. I appreciate that. I slightly forgot about Marcelo. Bro, don't say that. You're breaking my heart. I hear you, though. I know what you mean. Big Marcelo, you know. Time catches up with everyone, really and truly, man. I think Madrid got this in the bag. Benzema demolition. Bro, I hope Benzema does a madness today, man. Savior of football versus traitor of football. No clue what that means, but it is what it is. I just want to see some balling today, man. I want to see Modric and Kroos regulate. You know, I just want to see a good game of football because I feel last round, definitely PSG, Bayern Munich, things lived up to excitement, people. So it is what it is. Hall of Fame chat today. Expand on what you mean, my guy. Forgive me for sounding silly, but there's that. Yeah, bro, it's the actual game, Adriano. You know, I think you got to get that BT or find an elite stream. I'm expecting Kroos and Modric masterclass elite midfielders, bro. I'm hoping to see. I hope it's not an overkill. You know, I hope this game lives up to expectations because Toni Kroos and Modric, they scored the last English team they played in this competition. You know, they need no introduction. But again, when I look at the 5 in midfield, it's an interesting one, and only time will tell, man. It's Real Madrid. It's Thomas Tuchel's tactical experience and what he's able to install into Chelsea versus Chelsea's experience, I meant, versus Real Madrid being around the block. You planning on talking about the Premier League Hall of Fame today? Apart from Thierry Henry and Alan Shearer being thrown into that, my guy, I don't know anything. I'm a bit ignorant to that. So yeah, man, if it's Hall of Fame, then I just know Vieira and Henry, Bergkamp got to be up in there, man. Clement is saying people do as DG said. As DG asks as requested, it's a democracy. You know, it's not a dictatorship unless you're talking nonsense in which my moderators, there's no, as you lot know, there's no second chances. Drive up the lights. Let's get to 200 and maybe we can get to 4, man. Raw DG calls every guy with a name beginning with T. I was out here thinking DG is my brethren when he called me T. Bro, do you know why, yeah? Because you man are out here to get man, bro. Man would do them, you know, when you make them mad names, and this is I'm not trying to get bagged anymore on that stuff. So it's like, you see, if your name, if it's not a bait one, sometimes it's because I feel you lot are cool, you're here all the time. But sometimes if I just say a letter, you know, I can't you can't make man say all them mad words, and you know all of them ones there like Eric and then Sean and all of those sort of, it's mad, bro. It's mad. I'm not trying to get none of that. I got it a couple times. It's funny in that, but I'm like, no, man. It's not even insecure. It's just a man said insecure. Bring your gal around me and I'll show you insecure, my guy. You know the thing. Big things come in a small package, dog. But as I was saying, it's just getting baited, bro. So it's like, man's not on it. I'm not on them things there, man. You see, this big up Robbie, but again, Robbie's getting it every week, man. Like RP Claude, there's a funny one of Claude did it the time, but RP Claude, you know. But yeah, people, it's a madness, man. You know. Trust me. To be fair, as much as I like see, bro, I don't know if is it Christopher? I think it is. Sometimes I just can't pronounce the thing, but I mean no malice. Somehow there's 415 of you locked in. I don't know how. I probably see the numbers drop, but please make sure you're hitting that like button, people. I'll show you the Chelsea lineup right there. Bro, it's a mad world, bro. It's a mad world, man. It's a mad world. Bro, some of you are cool. Bro, you see what I'm saying? And you see that one there? It made me clock it for time. Do you know that one there came early in the morning? Very early in the morning. And I was like, hang on, maths debate. What's this guy talking about? He's drawing my night. Like, this doesn't even make sense. Bare hours later, people, I was sat here. We've come off the live stream now. And I'm like, masturbator, no. He threw man out. He got me. I laughed for a bit and I was like, say that to people. But the game is going to start soon. We're 3 minutes from kickoff. Somehow there's 500 people preying right now. Please make sure you hit the like button, people. There's 400 things and there's only 100 likes. Certain man are doing man dirty. Bro, you got to be a bit smarter than that, man. You got to be a bit smarter than that. Even someone who's slow like me, I'm awake to them things there, my guy, man. You know, I appreciate that one, man. But allow me, bro. You know, very sly guys, bro. Very sly guys. Probably the same youths from earlier still. Shout out to them, man. There, man. Maybe mommy's done. Mommy, you know, hey, let me stop. Let me stop. You know, we're trying to get somewhere. You know, we was on BBC. I hope them sort of man there shout at me one time again. If we continue with this sort of stuff, we're not. We're 3 minutes until kickoff, people. So on a serious note, please make sure you hit the like button. You've got Mendy, Christensen, Thiago, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kante, Jorginho, Ben Chilwell, Mason Mount, Werner, and Pulisic making up Chelsea starting 11. On the bench, the two goalkeepers in Kepa, Calviero, Alonso, Emerson, Reece James, Kurt Zuma, Billy Gilmore, Kai Havertz, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Hakim Ziyech, Olivier Giroud, and Tammy Abraham. Flicking over to Real Madrid now for a second, people. You've got Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Varane, Nacho, Tony Kroos, Benzema, Modric, Marcelo, Casemiro, and the golden boy Brazilian Vinicius Jr. People, I can't lie, I'm sounding like one of them real commentator guys. The way the names were just rolling off and them things there, who knows, man. But yeah, please make sure you're hitting the like button, bro. You know I don't mind all of that, Jay. But you see all them. This is what I'm saying. If you want to bait me out and grab me, you have to do it. You know, you have to. I'm not letting it happen without a fight in it. I'm not trying to be, you know. I'm not trying to be Leno the other day, you know, just bare own goals, just walking into it, man. Oh, man. You lot kill me, though. You lot kill me, man. You lot kill me. I appreciate you lot, man. Hey, man. Peter Drury's quite a certain guy, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Peter Drury and that, man. Please stop spamming. You know, you've got your full stop on the screen. There it is, my guy. Please stop spamming. You know, you're gonna ruin it, bro. Twitch gang, I love you. You know, it's almost like I'm neglecting you lot in this relationship. I don't want you lot to leave me. Shout out to the Twitch gang as well. I promise you, Football Manager content soon land. Really am, people. It really is. I know I keep saying that, but we're about to see kickoff now, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. We're a minute off kickoff on my TV. Anyways, it's Real Madrid versus Chelsea. First leg of this semi-final clash. Let's see what's going on. You know, come on, man. You know, hopefully we can, man. Hopefully we can be on BBC and that. I've said it already, Jensen. I've said personally, I think Chelsea will win 3-1 again. I want to be wrong. Maybe I'm bugging out a bit with that. hopefully it's a whitewash in Real Madrid's favour. I'm keen to see, man. What have you said, River? I can't stand either team but Chelsea or Chelsea, so hoping for a Vinny Junior masterclass. You and me both, man. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. We're only at 136, so some people are not doing their jobs. Hey, Ak, you done know. Good, the Meza also assist, so you done know. Pause on that. You know, Nachos kicked it off, people. 15 seconds into this game, it's still 0-0. Chelsea versus Real Madrid, Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Please make sure you're getting those like buttons in, people. You know, and let me know where you're watching from as well. I appreciate all of you. Like, how on earth the GG brand is out there being global? I'm not sure. But 30 seconds in, Jorginho's clipped a ball over the top. You know, Pulisic was probably offside, but he made a great run of space there. That's good intent. And, you know, his legs are just not quite long enough. But that's a good signal of intent, really, if that's something to go off, people. Casemiro and Toni Kroos have played a 1-2. We're a minute into this clash. I'm keen to see the tempo. You know, Kroos advances forward with it. Vinicius loses out. Big day for Christensen and the rest of those defenders, people. You know, Christian, you're allowed to talk your thing. If you think Chelsea are going to do this thing, Chelsea fans, do your thing. You know, over 400 people watching, the like saying, adding up. Trust me, Prince, the man them are doing me dirty, man. Please make sure you hit the like button. Simeon is saying Chelsea 2, Real Madrid 1. Fair play, you know. You know, shout out to yourself, Clement, man. I appreciate you for tuning in on your lunch break. I'm quite jealous of you American viewers and other people in similar time zones in that. I always get jealous of when it's bare late here. It's early, like it's the day is still there for you lot, but it probably works out because if Arsenal are kicking off at 12:30, you lot have to do a madness to watch the game. But even then, the day is still young. Like, remember when I went to Jamaica the last time, like just waking up to see midday Premier League football, it's wavy, man. You know, I'm really jealous of you lot. Chelsea need humbling. These man will treat reaching finals alone like a trophy. I ain't trying to hear that. Chelsea or Spurs. Yeah, you do have to wake up at 7 a.m. So it all balances out. See, you're right. Appreciate you, Mohammed. Shout out to all the Malaysian ones locked in. 2 minutes and 5 seconds into this clash, though, folks. And like you can see, should I remove this? You'll have seen the lineup now. Time to see my pretty face. Kelechi, we've been trying to get on that, you know. One of my moderators, we've been trying to. They keep basically there's some error every time I'm trying to get it, but we're working on it, man. Working on it, trust me. 2 minutes and 25 seconds into this clash, it's still 0-0. And as expected, Real Madrid have had the lion's share of possession so far. Marcelo in possession tries to get rid of Azpilicueta onto him like a rash. That's probably why Azpilicueta is there. You know, he's a dark art specialist. He's experienced. I do think experience in many aspects is overstated, but you can never overrate it. And I think that's why Azpilicueta is getting the nod today. You know, because Reece James, Hudson-Odoi, they might be susceptible for lapses in concentration. Same way with Azpilicueta, you know, he doesn't give you the youthfulness them man there give. So you're never quite going to have it all, people, but it is what it is in that regards. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Score prediction over 2 legs. Somehow Real Madrid do this thing. I can't really give you one, man. Real Madrid still in possession, people. 3 minutes and 10 seconds in. One thing that, well, I don't want to say gives me confidence, but could give Chelsea fans confidence is Thomas Tuchel's obviously prepared for this, you know. He wouldn't go with what the changes he's gone with if he expected to have possession. I just think when he has the ball, he wants Chelsea to retain it and do well. And Chelsea have tried to play out from the back. With respect to Kante, you can see why he's not in the team for that. He's lost the ball very cheaply. Marcelo, they're on to Marcelo, you know. And Kante's pass has let him down again. They are on to Marcelo, people. Trust me. Hey, M is out here giving orders. Don't time out whoever he said times out. I don't know. I'm not even going to read the name. I just read the first bit. M is certified. So whoever he's saying to leave alone, leave them the hell alone, people. Marcelo to take this throw on, people. He finds Luka Modric, gets it back. Marcelo, I don't know what he tried to do there, but he tried a madness. And Ben Chilwell will head it back to his goalkeeper, Mendy. Real Madrid's going to win. I hope so, my guy. Do you rate Vinicius? I feel like he's a regen. William, personally, end product needs work. I see you. He's frustrating. I do rate him, but yeah, man, I need to see a bit more. How the ref hasn't given a foul against Varane, I don't know, but Chelsea could advance. Is Werner. Werner has found Pulisic. Marcelo tries to get back. It's here with Azpilicueta. It's here with Pulisic. Pulisic, can he make something happen? Puts a ball into the box. Ben Chilwell, suit your foot in out if Chelsea are to do something. It's here over here with Mason Mount now. Mason Mount looks like he's running into blind alleys. Casemiro pursues him, and that will allow Real Madrid to get out slightly, but Chelsea still have possession, people. That's probably Chelsea's best It's definitely Chelsea's best spell of possession within his opening 5 minutes, people. That's probably their best chance so far. Kante sorted out his passing. He's found Jorginho. Chelsea, like I said, first bit of sustained possession. They're going to need to do this, you know. Don't over-respect Real Madrid. Ben Chilwell. Oh, that's defo a foul, and I think that's a yellow card. You know, Mason Mount's taking a nasty whack. It did look like a late one. You know, Militao's doing what I used to do for Sunday League. When you know you've late and you've made a foul, you start acting like you're hurt as well. Yeah, he's got the ball, but he's completely crashed him. He ain't got the ball. He's crashed him off. He's crashed him. Big up yourselves, my guy, man. That's what I like to see. Love it. Love from everyone in the chat. K is saluting his Chelsea club all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Chelsea fans, you're allowed to support your thing. Thomas Tuchel has never lost to Zidane. There's a first time for everything, hopefully, man. Would love to see the full stream, but gotta go to sleep. Hey, random. Hey, you come in and supported the thing in whatever capacity you could, so I appreciate that. It's very cool under pressure from Rudiger, and he, you know, you wouldn't say that too many times, but he sends Modric shops. 6 minutes into this clash is still 0-0. Christensen. Jorginho. That's why he's in the team, to try and get onto the ball. Gets onto the ball, clips it round the back very well. Again, good spell of possession from Chelsea. Kante over in this right-hand side finds Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta isn't going to offer you too much on the overlap, so it's down to the other players to make that up. And Pulisic is getting into some lovely positions. Kante being pursued. Marcelo regains it eventually for Real Madrid. And it's going to be back here with Chelsea, you know. Again, Chelsea have now upped the ante, people. And Chelsea have got Real Madrid in their own half now, people. Big up yourself, Nana. I'm good, man. And on behalf of everyone in the chat, I think everyone else is good as well. Hoping you're also good, man. You know, there is a first time for everything. Thomas Tuchel early on is very animated. And Real Madrid finally beat the Chelsea press. Vinicius. Casemiro passes it to his fellow Brazilian. Casemiro sprays it to Dani Carvajal. Not too many options in front for Carvajal, so he gives it right back to Casemiro, people. Toni Kroos to Luka Modric. 7 minutes, 15 seconds into this clash, people. Nacho. Varane. Carvajal, apologies. Militao, apologies. Carvajal's made a run at right back. So it's both teams, I wouldn't say are negative. I wouldn't say are nervous, but kind of cancelling each other out. Do you think we can make it out of the group stages if we make the Champions League? I don't know I don't know if we're going to win Europa League or if we're going to get to the group stages. So I don't know. I don't know what our group would be either. We'd have to wait. Based on what I see currently, no. Good spell of possession from Real Madrid down this left-hand side. Marcelo and Benzema's done well. Benzema's found Marcelo very well. Toni Kroos is over here with Militao. This is probably where the attack, unfortunately, dies for Real Madrid, as expected. That's never a foul. Get up to your feet, Militao. And as expected, I don't talk for free. He's lost the ball. That's a very soft foul. You know, Casemiro, dark art specialist, has bought a foul of Werner. That's a very soft foul for the referee to give away, in my opinion. Nonetheless, he's given it, and Real Madrid can advance. Marcelo over the top tries to find Benzema. Benzema holds it up very well against Thiago Silva. Checks into on his left foot. Should be a corner. Isn't a corner, though, as Mendy's able to catch it, people. You know, good bit of play from the defender. Good bit of play from the striker. That's hopefully a good battle. DG, what's good, my G? Big up yourself, Mars. Real for the win tonight. Hope so, but I think it's going to be an even contest, what you're seeing so far. Once again, Real Madrid could have broken into the Chelsea box, but they're met by a sea of blue shirts. Possession still over here on the left-hand side. Kroos. Casemiro's trying to do the flickers and trickers, and he needs to leave that to other people. Militao's been sent by Mount. Cheeky little nutmeg for Mount, and this can get Chelsea up the pitch. He needs to look at Pulisic, because Pulisic is the only one there. Mason Mount's tried to do the Hollywood thing, and Chelsea, Werner has missed. Courtois probably offside, but Courtois has saved them. Glorious chance for Chelsea, probably Chelsea's best chance of the game. You know, Mason Mount did very well. I thought he overran it, sent Militao shops. You know, strong run. You know, he's left Modric for dead. He's only seeing Werner, and eventually it's been a good save. Possession here with Rudiger. Again, apart from the first 3-4 odd minutes, I ain't seen much from Real Madrid, really. It's been Chelsea. Mason Mount. Werner. on this right-hand side. Werner shoots. That was tired from Werner. I don't know why Werner shot there, but as a striker, I'm sure you just want to get your first shot off, and that's why he did such, people. People, please make sure you're hitting the like button. We're at 159. We're moving closer to 200, people. We're going to get there. It's going to be a slow burner, though. But there's 172 of you, and I'm looking at you, people. You watching this that hasn't hit that like button, your Wi-Fi box is going to stop working, and you're not going to get to watch PSG City. You know, I'm wishing that on you. I hope anyone that hasn't hit the like button, I hope when you get up to go toilet or go to the kitchen, you bang your little toe. Sorry, but I have to, people. Hit the like button and that goes, people. Shout out to everyone who has hit the like button, though. Let's knock Florentino out. Again, 10 minutes and 30 seconds in. What have we learned about this game so far? For me personally, not too much, in that I think Chelsea are up for this. I think Chelsea realise that, you know, play the occasion, not the team. I think both teams are kind of thinking, yo, it's early doors, in which it is. I think Chelsea have been, I won't say very good in possession, but they've done well. Both teams are losing their footing, so either the pitch has been watered too much or there's just simply the wrong case of boots. Azpilicueta's put a half-decent ball in. Werner just couldn't get to it. But Chelsea have probably had the better chances. Vinicius loses the ball cheaply. Real Madrid need to fix up, or they might concede here, man. Make sure you hit the like button. And your internet's going to stop working to the point where you can't reboot it. You're going to need someone to come do it, whether that's BT, whatever. And that's going to take a couple days. So if you don't want bad mind, make sure you're hitting the like button. Chelsea are still in possession, people. And if you're a Chelsea lad, I think this is comfortable as it can get. Again, you know, they're doing all right. Just as I said that, Jorginho almost lost the ball cheaply. Fortunately for him, it wasn't a thing. Jorginho, good forward pass, finds Pulisic. Pulisic is picking up some lovely pockets in this team. Azpilicueta, Kante with a flick. Pulisic, Mount, Chilwell. It's got to be a bit of a quality pass. That's tired from Chilwell. It had to be quality. It will be a Chelsea corner, but that was a poor cross from Chilwell. You know, good play from Chelsea. You know, I did see little flicks and tricks in relation to this stuff from Real Madrid, but Chelsea have been the better team so far, people, man. Shout out to everybody on Twitch as well, people. What has Axe said? No recent retirees get it. I'd have to answer that at another time, man. I have to think about that. I can't lie to you. I wouldn't be doing you justice if I just said it on a mad one right now. Werner missed an absolute sitter. When doesn't he? To be fair with you as a striker, Aubameyang, well, he's not the best example, but he misses sitters all the time, but he scores goals. Half decent ball in from Chelsea is cleared out. And Chelsea have got to take one of these chances. You don't want this game to end and think what could have been of, you know. Abdullah, big up yourself. DG, we should have scored 2 so far. It's a mockery. Defo should have had 1. You know, I think the ball that Azpilicueta put in and Werner couldn't get onto it. If you're referring to that one, if you're not, apologies, but if you're referring to that one, I think that one, there was not much you could do. The one where Werner somehow forced the save from Courtois, defo at least 1-0. Kante. Raw, Kante's on this. A little cheeky chop from Kante. Pardon me, Mason Mount. And that's where Chilwell needs to get on his bike. You know, you've got the ball off Mason Mount, but you're having to go back. Take Carvajal backwards with you, you know. As a fullback, as much as we have to defend, go and make them man there defend. Rudiger's a ball over the top. Is it going to make it? He's found Pulisic. Fantastic ball. Where are the Real Madrid defenders have glitched? Pulisic gone round the keeper. I told man Pulisic was scoring. I told man Pulisic was scoring today. I don't want this to be the case, but I don't talk for free, people. Fantastic composure from Pulisic. Fantastic ball over the top. I don't know what happened with Real Madrid's defenders. They all glitched. They all, you know, Pulisic had way too much time there. They've all ran away from him. You know, there's still a lot of football to be played. Chelsea deserved that because they've started well. They've done their thing in possession. And I told man Pulisic was scoring. I told man Pulisic was scoring today. Why didn't I bet on this? Maybe he's offside, but it is a good run. What on for Real Madrid's defenders? What's all that? You can't even get mad at Courtois. Like, what are the defenders doing? They're just giving him bare space. My word. That is a cheap goal for Real Madrid to concede, man. You know, shambolic defending. You know, big Champions League nights. Can't believe I saw that. You know, to be fair, what could Courtois do? They glitched. He's defo one side. It's a goal. And it's 14 minutes and 32 seconds in. Real Madrid 0. Chelsea 1. I don't talk for free. Why didn't I bet on that? Why didn't I slap £100 on that? Pulisic first to score anytime. It's a bit like, what was it, last season where I said Jamie Vardy scoring in the 85th minute? Sometimes I get a feeling for these things. Shouldn't be talking for free. Sky Sports, all them people out there, I know you lot watch my live streams, hook the guy up because this is a madness. And Pulisic earns a smart foul. It's a game for Pulisic. You can see he's enjoying himself. I told you, look, Pulisic is up for this as well. Bro, them defenders glitched. What kind of defending was that? You know, they didn't get tight to him. They gave Pulisic time to be composed. And one thing I give Pulisic, he doesn't panic. You know, I remember him, he scored a decent goal in what would have been the second goal for Chelsea against City. And then it was ruled out for offside. The balls over the top are killing Real Madrid, though. And as you can see, you know, everybody's shouting at each other. Between Militao and Varane, they need to do a bit better. And they've conceded an unnecessary corner. The defenses are at 6s and 7s, you know, complete 6s. Look, they've made Pulisic's mind up. He's clocked, I don't need to shoot, I can go around, man. You know, it's deflected off Varane. You know, it might get shagged into a Varane own goal technically, but it is what it is, man. Greg, sometimes you just know, fam. You know, Real Madrid, to be fair, there were elements of panicking against Liverpool as well, to be fair with you. Chelsea have a corner, though. Ben Chilwell will take 16 minutes into this clash. And it's basically 2-0 when you consider the away goal factor. Good ball into the box from Chilwell. Probably need Giroud on the end of that, but he's not on. Fortunately, he's still here with Pulisic. He takes no risks and he goes back to Kante. Kante is never going to take risks. He goes to Mendy. Mendy to Jorginho. Jorginho will give it back to Mendy. And I'd imagine Mendy just clears his lines. Oh, no. He's going to find Jorginho again. I mean, apologies, Thiago Silva. Jorginho overplaying. Has he won a foul? So lucky that he's won a foul there. That's what Chelsea need to stop doing. 16 minutes in, Chelsea have had 4 attempts, 3 on target. Real Madrid have had none. Tells you everything, people. Tells you everything. Chelsea will defo capitalize over Liverpool because they're more in form. What's Militao doing, bro? You tell me. He's bugging out. I'm telling you, if Real Madrid don't fix up 17 minutes into this clash, those balls over the top are going to kill them. And I think Chelsea will run right. Like I said, maybe my 3-1 prediction is looking like it's on. It's looking like it's on, boys. Like, it's looking like it's on. Don't get twisted, though. Hoping Chelsea do this thing. You know, I'm not one of them, man. The whole English clubs needs to do better. It's good for us. F all of that, people. If it's not Arsenal, that's dead. Yeah, it's really dead. Which it can never be Arsenal. Benzema. Oh, that would have been a ball, but Christensen did well. Benzema seems the only one awake, and Marcelo was for a sec. Casemiro to Militao. Carvajal to Luka Modric. No nonsense clearance from Rudiger, and it will be a throw-in for Real Madrid, people. 17 minutes and 40 seconds into this. That defensive effort was bad. Bro, you're being nice calling them bad. Varane is a bum without Ramos. I like Varane in it, so I'm not going to entertain the slander, but I can't say you can't have an opinion. Prince is saying Thomas Tuchel versus Pochettino final. You know, allow Rob Holding, man. Why is Rob Holding catching strays? You lot are deep, man. Rob Holding's probably chilling like us watching the game, you know. Luka Modric finds Benzema. Benzema does well to hold on to it. Benzema. But every time Benzema gets it, there's a sea of blue shirts. They're on him. Luka Modric almost loses possession. Won't say that too many times about Luka Modric. Toni Kroos. To be fair, I think the midfield for Real Madrid have been there. They're just missing something. I don't know what. Ooh, Vinicius, you know, sends Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta is in the team though, because like you can see, he started pulling Vinicius' shirt. Toni Kroos in possession, people. That was going to be tired. I don't know what he tried to do with his left foot, but yeah, man, it worked. 19 minutes into this game, people. Real Madrid 0, Chelsea 1. As I said, Chelsea deserved this. Chelsea are in the driving seat. Chelsea are looking like the team that have won the Champions League in more recent years. I think Real Madrid, that's defenses, they're not talking, they're not communicating. If they don't fix up, they'll be in trouble. I'm pretty sure Real Madrid want half time. If you're Chelsea, you try and get that second. You don't force it, but I think there's a couple of goals here for Chelsea, especially even Werner, to be fair. I'm not saying score, you can't really say that for Werner, but the movement is there. More so Pulisic. That ball over the top is killing them. He could go back-to-back finals, man. You got to respect Thomas Tuchel's thing, man, what he's doing. Man said, put it live for us to see. You want my YouTube to get cancelled, my guy? You're going to have to find a football stream, brother. 20 minutes into this clash, terrible attempted 1-2. You can see Real Madrid players are extremely vexed. I can't lie, I think Carvajal's rubbed. I think he's finished right now. I think he's past his sell-by date at Real Madrid. I thought that for a while, and I think my suspicions are serving correct, people, based on what I'm seeing so far. 20 minutes in, I'm sure you'll take that as a Chelsea fan. Thiago Silva, lovely pass. Lovely, even better pass from Mason Mount to clip it over the top. I don't think that's a foul. Werner is looking for that. It's a bit of a soft one, in my opinion. Nonetheless, do Chelsea have a foul? Or is it an offside? Either way, it's an extremely soft one. Nonetheless, play continues. How are London rivals doing whilst we're not even getting top 10, bro? I support Deluded DG Nation. I support you lot, but I'm not supporting football teams anymore. So I don't know where that one is, but you're right, my guy, man. Jorginho. And so far, you can't say anything about Thomas Tuchel's tactics. He's got it spot on, in my opinion. I think Ben Chilwell's final ball could be a lot better, and not to just blame him, but it could. Kante's even doing all right. Rudiger, forward, finds Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell plays a 1-2 with Mason Mount. Goes back home, and Real Madrid, I don't know how they're going to pull this off, but they need to fix up in it. Rudiger's in possession, people. Sometimes just do the simple option. He finds Azpilicueta. I thought he put Azpilicueta under pressure there, but Azpilicueta's done very well to make it not look like anything. That's what my coach used to say when they used to say, make your teammates' bad pass look like a good pass. He made it look like Rudiger was amazing. Chelsea have played some amazing 1-2s, and they're still in possession here with Kante. Kante's done well to find Pulisic, and Pulisic could drive. Can he slip in Can he slip in Werner? No, he can't. That's terrible from Pulisic. You're better than that. And I got nothing to do with Chelsea, but I'm vexed because I like you as a footballer. You should have done that ages ago, and Real Madrid get away with that. Again, Chelsea probably be kicking themselves if this result goes south and they haven't got anything more than a single goal, because there's goals here. There's goals here for them. Long ball forward, meets Rudiger. Rudiger, first time he's made a mistake today. He loses his footing, and Benzema's in possession. Benzema finds Casemiro. I'm sure Casemiro's done well to get back to Benzema. Now there's Toni Kroos. Marcelo is down that left-hand side. They need to find him. Benzema. Oh, Benzema's loading. That's Real Madrid's best chance. And they need more than that. Chelsea need to wake up, because again, Real Madrid have quality players. Benzema's taken a solo effort. He swiped his left foot at it. He's clipped the post. Hit up my email and send your URL, my guy. It's the only way I can do it. Without Real Madrid, without the ball, tired. We look old. Chelsea looking like a team in their prime. Bro, Benzema is certified, man. Certified guy. Please make sure you're hitting the like button and checking out the pin message. Chelsea on the attack now. Kante. Wow, well, Kante's, again, it's a poor pass. Nothing Pulisic could do. Again, Chelsea might come to rule these things, Like I said, I just care about my prediction now. I think I could have had 3 Chelsea goals done today. It's peeing down over there in Spain. I don't know where that rain's come from. There's global warming when the weather's better in England than Spain. It's an absolute Mazzolini. Nonetheless, 23 minutes and 13 seconds into this clash, Toni Kroos in possession. It's a lovely day for football, man. Playing football in the rain's delicious, especially them 50-50 tackles. Toni Kroos, poor pass, Poor pass, doing his best El Nene impression, and the ball's gone out of play. Benzema is knocking. Benzema is looking dangerous. You can't blame Werner on those 2 chances. As I said, they were dead passes. They forced him out wide. Werner should have scored that legit chance he had, though. That one there where Mason Mount in the build-up actually shoots for no reason. Mendy tries to find Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta somehow gets it to N'Golo Kante. Kante and him play a 1-2, and Kante can burst forward now. Left back Marcelo in no man's land. Probably the wrong person you want in the final third, but let's see what Kante can do. Kante's picked out a very good pass to Pulisic. Pulisic cuts it back. Chilwell's on some sissy boy thing. Chilwell, I don't know if he tried to shoot or pass or caught in 2 minds, but I don't talk for free. What did I say a couple of minutes ago? Chilwell needs to sort himself out in the final third. Kante's done well. Pulisic has done well. Werner's left it for Chilwell, and Chilwell's just moving soft in that regards, man. Marcelo don't track back, but he better track back because it's looking mad, man. Ken is on his Chelsea hype. I'm not going to repeat what he said, but you're allowed that. Salomon is saying, if Chelsea had some killer instincts when they attack, this could get ugly. But in my opinion, they lack the quality for that. I think that's a fact. Chelsea probably need an elite striker. But as you said, 25 minutes into this game with Chelsea leading a goal to nil, 100%. You got to finish your dinner. They're playing about. There's bare nibbles. You got to finish that. Nacho in possession, people. This left-hand side is probably getting terrorized a bit more than the right-hand side, in my opinion. It's annoying to watch, making Varane come to the corner every time. Madrid are rattled. Nacho isn't even tracking back, bro. Real Madrid's team is tired now by their own standards. Great pass from Modric, though. Carvajal somehow got it to Benzema. Benzema's out wide. Benzema's working. But if I'm a Chelsea man playing free at the back, without the main striker through the middle, you're doing something right. Casemiro's done well to keep possession. Varane gets it to Toni Kroos. You're struggling right now, if it's not Benzema, to really see who is going to create something for this team. Great pass from Luka Modric. I told you, man, that Carvajal is tired, and Carvajal has tried to do things above his pay grade. And again, Chelsea can break. There's time and space. Mason Mount got shagged by the ref. The ref stops play. It was going to be a great pass from Mason Mount. It will be a drop ball. Come on, man. Allow me, man. Bro, Tino, man. PTSD. I told you, I'm not trying to get packed, man. Real Madrid are missing Ramos for sure. Trust. Now more than anything, they need leaders, man. Because like you lot are saying, they're rattled. 26 minutes and 20 seconds, people. Christensen's found Pulisic. Great tackle from Vinicius. What? Right, is he drawing for a red card? Yellow card. That's never a yellow card. Oh my God. You can't tackle nowadays. I would not, Vinicius Jr. with tackling, I wouldn't have it down, but there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? A yellow for that. His foot's not high. He's won the ball. All right, the trailing leg, when he's getting up, it makes it look like he collapsed him. But what's going on, man? It's raining. Ramos is out there in a t-shirt, man, and a nice ass watch, man. Ramos, if you feel like donating that, my wrist is feeling a bit empty. You get it, Christensen has found Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta is giving it back to him. Once again, Zidane and Thomas Tuchel very vocal. It must be nice seeing your team play 1-2s, man. Chelsea are playing some fantastic football, and they're breaking well, but they're just quality in the final third, and it's here with Mount. Can Ben Chilwell do better? Once again, tired from Ben Chilwell. Needs to fix up in the final third and fix up quick, man. Chilwell's letting Chelsea down when the ball's falling to him. Benzema's out wide, and once again, he's found Toni Kroos. But Chelsea are back in numbers, man. It's going to take quality to break them down. Vinicius finds Toni Kroos. Guys like Vinicius, the way Chelsea are set up, you don't need to try something random, some stepovers, and then smash it in or something. Or Chelsea are back in numbers defensively. How many times have I said sea of blue shirts? The game plan is very good from Chelsea right now, man. The ref's on it. I think he's 2 on it. DG tackles are red in the modern game. Facts, my guy. Soft yellow. Trust me, very soft yellow. Marcelo's body language is kind of mad. He plays like a striker / winger, man. Toni Kroos takes a short corner, though, folks. Short to Luka Modric. It's here with Marcelo. He's launched it to the back post. Casemiro keeps it alive. Varane. Benzema. Oh, it's 1-0. It's 1-1, sorry. What a goal. Skengzema. I tell man about Benzema. Certified. He told certain strikers, I'm an F1 car. You're a go-kart. Very poor from Chelsea. I was about to start dissing the set piece. I thought the set piece was gone. Shows me what I know and why I don't play or have anything to do with Real Madrid. To be fair, I think Casemiro deserves credit for keeping it alive. It did look like a wasted set piece. Chelsea need to do a lot better because the first and second balls, Casemiro keeps it alive. Rudiger and Pulisic are messing about. Good reactive finishing from Benzema, Skengzema. He does his thing. We said he was one of the only Real Madrid players up there. He somehow headers it and sets himself up. Militao and Casemiro, they did very well. I can't lie to you. They did very well, people. You got to give them their props where due. It's 1-1. Real Madrid did a little get back, gang. Sorry, people, because, it's Friday. Today I dropped the Deluded podcast. Please make sure you're checking that on Spotify. Friday we go again. So I'm actually needing to remember my notes in relation to Real Madrid versus Chelsea. So like I said, initially, Real Madrid struggled. Oh, Chelsea, Chelsea broke with numbers. And so far, that end product is letting them down. And I told you, look, they might, them chances there. Bro, it's Champions League. you got to smoke teams when you got the opportunity. They could have been put this tie to bed, And it's about how you react. Because what I will say for Chelsea, like I said, when the game was in Real Madrid's favor in the early stages, you didn't expect to be concede a goal or concede possession? Probably not, because of the way you're set up. It's not as offensive as it could be. So you're in territory you've prepared for. You just have to keep going. And Chelsea are still in the driving seat. It's still 2-1 to Chelsea, that vital away goal. Now it sets it up all perfectly. Chelsea just got to keep doing what they're doing, man. It was a brilliant goal. Brilliant goal, man. Brilliant goal from Benzema. If other man did that, it will get rated a bit more. Pulisic to Mason Mount. Mason Mount in possession. And Ben Chilwell. Mate, to be aggressive, man. I hate fullbacks that are passive. Make the run. Sometimes when you make a decisive run, you've made the guy in possession's decision up for them. When you're passive, do what you need to do, man. What a goal, bro. Like, it's absolute goal. Skengzema. Serious guy, man. DG working on Spotify before we potentially get them owning us. Cheeky, sir. To be fair, I've been about for a hot minute, like a year on Spotify. So if my man is going to take this club forward, remember he was rocking with your thing from the start. Let's sponsor DG and get some official Ian Wright and DG talking with the young players. It's about time Arsenal start messing with me in the mainstream, man. Let me chat to Reece Nelson and all them. Uncle Ben's doing his thing. Nana has said, you need to be a coach. I'd love to hear you yell at Bearman and get the best out of them on the pitch. Chelsea corner, though. 31 minutes into the game, people. 30 seconds. Ball into the box from Chelsea. Courtois collects convincingly. As an Arsenal fan, I must say, it must be nice seeing your keeper just come out and collect convincingly. Bro, Jorginho got absolutely just breezed past. Vinicius against Chilwell on this right-hand side. Stepovers. Eventually finds Carvajal. Carvajal going to do something tired. He's found Benzema. Benzema has found Kroos. Kroos has to bang it. Tired from Toni Kroos. It's gone just wide. But the game is opening up. Real Madrid are finally fixed up, got themselves back into it. Zidane going mad. That's what I want to see more from Vinicius. I think he did well there. He'd try a skillers and do something, man. I didn't say anything. Jaden. You lot is what it is. Jaden knows about the attacking fullbacks. Trust me, bro. My coach, Sunday League, he'll hook me off for stuff like that. Be aggressive. I don't like passiveness. Be aggressive as a fullback. Make that man defend as well. Chilwell needs to pattern up, man. But who doesn't love Benzema? From his days as a teenager at Lyon in the Champions League, Benzema's a legend in this thing, man. It's a shame that he doesn't have the World Cup to go with it because he deserves it. I wonder if Benzema would trade all his Champions Leagues for the World Cup. Benzema and Marcelo 1-2s. Marcelo doing a throwback going forward, realizes, it's time to pass it. Luka Modric. What a midfielder Modric is. Cruyff turns. Lovely pass. That classic over the outside the foot for Modric. Vinicius has tried to dummy it and it ain't banged people. It's getting open now, people. It's getting a lot of sloppy passes from both teams, but it's getting open now. Mount. I think Mount needs something else on this left-hand side, man. I can't lie. It sounds mad, but maybe even Emerson for Chilwell, because Chilwell's not on this. He's killing him. Pardon me. They need Partey to bang it, bro. I'm not too sure about that one there, man. But fair play. Criminally underrated. I think it's because Benzema he's not liked in it for obvious reasons. Speaking of the man in possession, he's been working hard and he makes sure they keep possession. He's found natural. I don't think Real Madrid are going to kick it out of play. Chelsea have regained possession, but they have a man down. They've played on and my man's back to his feet, so it's not a thing. It's 1-1, my dude, 34 minutes into the first half. It's quite a good game. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. And I've really enjoyed doing this with you lot so far. So make sure you lot are here tomorrow, people. Check out the pinned message. Where are we at in terms of likes? We're at 191 likes. It's good, but it could be great. Can we get 200 before half time, folks, people? Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Mendy's gone forward. It's been flicked on by Werner. Pulisic gives pursuit. Varane wins it. Bro, he must have heard you. Marcelo tracking back. He must have heard you. To be fair, Militao and Varane have woken up now. They were looking a bit mad before. Shout out to UKM. I hope you're doing well. Leon, I hope you're doing good as well, man. You see, when you got names like KM and Leon, I love names like that because I can immediately see that's no bait. You know, I can say them names fully. Courtois has kicked it out. Benzema loses out. Tony Kroos wins the header. Christensen does well. Jorginho, Kante to break. There's no options for Kante. Finds Pulisic. Pulisic, can he pick someone out? It's a very good ball into the box from Pulisic, and it's still not dead yet. Pulisic, second time around. It's a good ball in. Werner tried. He just can't grow anymore, man. What time am I at? 35 minutes and 18 seconds, man. Bro, you lot can't blame me, man. You lot can't blame me. I wish I had someone that could vet the comments or the usernames. Do you know what it is? Some people are wicked as well. They'll super chat you. So obviously I'm gonna say your full name, and then it's like you're doing man like that. Certain man are mad, man. Please make sure you keep hitting that like button though, man. 10 minutes before half time. I can't lie. It's been an enjoyable game to watch. I'm sure if you're a Chelsea fan watching this in relation to this 1-1 draw so far, you're not saying that, but it is what it is. What are you saying? I think Real Madrid weren't expecting Chelsea to play this well. They seemed unprepared and surprised on how Chelsea were playing. I agree. And I would say, for me, while I agree with that, if that is what they do believe, I would be absolutely livid. You man have won Champions League. You know, regardless of who you're playing, you need to switch on. You know, some of you have gone to the pinnacle. Well, a couple man in that team have gone to the pinnacle of not only Elite Cup competition, Club Cup competition, but done it twice. You know, won league titles as well. Some man have done it for countries as well. So it's a bit of an excuse still. But Chelsea have broken forward, people. It's here with Jorginho. Jorginho, I didn't think he had to go backwards, but he did. It's been a good tempo to the game. It's been flat at times. Right, Thiago Silva tried to live a movie. He's won a corner though. If he did score, it would have been something special from Thiago Silva. He's tried to bang it from like 30 yards. Hang about. Oh, I thought my TV cut out. What was going on there with the thing? You know, Kante's doing what he can within his pay grade to go forward. You know, he's driving forward. Obviously, he's not the guy to pick the passes out and do them sort of things there. You know, I'm happy I'm not. Well, I would like to be playing in the rain, but I'm happy I'm not Thomas Tuchel or Zidane stood out there. Absolutely getting drenched, people. Another corner from Chelsea. It's a good ball into the box. Casemiro clears it. Is it dead yet? Jorginho wins the header. Christensen wins the flick on. And it's still out here. It will be a Chelsea throw-in, people. And Thomas Tuchel is telling people to hurry up. I don't know. Or maybe is he holding this ball so they calm down? Just over 5 minutes until the end of the half, people. I'm sure both teams need to calm down. I had chicken and rice. I'm going to go back for seconds 100%. Pulisic chasing his touch and he's lost the ball. And Marcelo, I'm surprised Marcelo wasn't brought down, saying that he was. Surely that's a yellow card for Pulisic, and it is, people. I have a feeling this might be a draw. Nah, there's goals in this game still. There's goals in this game, and I think there's at least the next 2 goals in this game. I don't know who for, but I think there can be at least 2 more goals in this game. That's just me personally. You know, what a player Benzema is though, man. What a player. Marcelo, woken up a bit latter stages of this first half. Luka Modric finds Tony Kroos. Tony Kroos, what's he going to do? Goes right back home to Nacho. Bro, I cooked the chicken, brother. If I want to steal from the own thing I've cooked from, what can man tell me? None of that anymore, broski. I wish. Score, draw, why not, man? Rudiger, I think Rudiger's done very well. I don't think he meant that as a pass, but it's worked, and Chilwell's made it look wavy. Jorginho in possession. You know, I think Jorginho has the ability to do a bit more with the ball. You know, I don't think he had to give it back to Rudiger there. 39 minutes in play, people. It's still 1-1. Again, Chelsea took the lead and they were playing quite well. But again, I sat there and said it. The beautiful thing about this is you lot can rewind. The more you don't take your chances, the more it costs you. And I don't know if Calvert-Lewin's picked up long-lasting damage. His knee looks like it hit Chilwell's knee and it'll be nothing serious. But, you know, I don't know. And he's shaking it off now. He's shaking off the impact injury. Bro, man, well, if you any male or female that can't cook, they're trying to die because it's a basic life skill, fam. Like, come on, man. You're one of them, man. There, you can't even argue with your girl in it because you're not getting fed. Vinicius, quite poor from Vinicius. He's got the ability to do more than that. And Chelsea on the break. I thought Kante was fouled there personally. I think Pulisic has bought that foul there. Complete, oh God, never a foul, you know. And you could, for Toni Kroos, you could see from the minute one what Pulisic was going to do there. Hip Hop Legends has said, but Chelsea ain't losing. I know for sure. Not a fan of either, by the way. Imagine the stars aligning, beating Chelsea in the Super Cup and being declared the best team in the world. The banter. Hey, bro, just because you wanted to be a chef don't mean anything. I wanted to be a cartoonist. Have you seen me? Have you seen my handwriting, let alone my drawing? So good thing football kicked it. Well, football team didn't bang either. You know, it is what it is. Toni Kroos in possession, finds Nacho. Baggy first touch from Nacho. I don't know what that was. Gets it to Marcelo now. Marcelo gets out his feet, tries to whip it into the box. It's chested out by Thiago Silva. Kante. Smart pass from Kante sets up Pulisic, and it's 3v3. 3 Real Madrid players against 3 Chelsea players. It's here with Werner. What's Werner going to do now? Werner never believed in himself. It should technically be a corner. Werner, you didn't believe in yourself. You didn't believe you could make a difference there. It was a bit of a poor pass, but you never believed in yourself. Pardon me. When the ball came to you from Pulisic, you didn't believe in yourself. You were shook of Varane. Shook of Varane. I don't know what that was, man. Trust me. Come on. Like, the handwriting is dead. To be fair, I handwrite football notes, but come on, allow me, man. Yo, hey, you better hit up a cat. Be shocked with that, bro. Hey, when I have that. You know, bro, you should be able to cook. You save more money. Simple as that. Kante. Militao tried to do the madman tackle and it didn't bang. Kante in possession. Must be nice having midfielders going box to box and stuff like that. Must be very nice. Kante tries to send Militao. Oh, rah. Kante held a ripping. Militao overran it, but seeing a little skillers from the centre half. Can I wear a suit for the watchalong? No, man. I wear a suit. If I get to the Europa League final of Football Manager, I wear a suit, though. Mason Mount. Ben Chilwell. Backwards from Chilwell. I like Chilwell, but I'd love to know, Chelsea. If there's any Chelsea fans, please let me know your thoughts on Chilwell, because I like him, but it just feels like he plays within himself a lot. He's very passive. He feel, for want of better phrases, he comes across as a bit soft, and that comes across in his play. Like, he doesn't always 100% think he can make a difference. Maybe he suffers from a bit of imposter syndrome. Fantastic. Oh, I was about to say a fantastic forward pass is just a bit too much on that. And Toni Kroos can't do a damn thing. 42 minutes and 40 seconds in possession, in play, people. Again, I don't know who's in possession. Well, Chelsea in possession, as we approach the end of the first half. We've just hit 200 likes. Let's keep moving. Next target, 300 people. Let's keep moving. It's lovely to see we did that just before halftime. I don't even think it was a low confidence thing with Werner there. I just think it was, I said he didn't believe in himself. So, yeah, but just poor decision-making for that one, man. Werner seems to be listening to instructions from Thomas Tuchel. I don't know if he's aggrieved that he feels he's the only one pressing, or is he asking if he should press. Calvert-House had a terrible game, and he's lucky that he's actually got it in possession. Broski, everybody's shocked with that because it's just the manner in doing it. And this is where football's a confidence thing. That's why I think Chelsea might as well get rid, man. You didn't spend a fortune on him. Just send him back to Germany, sign the next striker, because if beyond anything, it's the mentality with Werner. You need players who believe in themselves, and I think Chelsea ain't got time for that. Same way at Arsenal, I don't think we have time for that, man. Finding Timo has been underwhelming, but hopefully he'll be better next season. Fair play. Nacho in possession, people. 44 minutes played. Tired pass from Nacho. Nacho is stealing a living at Real Madrid, man. Toni Kroos, fantastic under pressure. Wins a throw-in, apologies. Come on. You lot are harsh on Werner, man. I'm saying just give up. See someone say just retire. You lot break, man. You lot gonna break somebody's feelings, man. What's all of that about? Chelsea's lead only held for 15 odd minutes, more or less, people. If you don't know if you're just tuning in, Pulisic got them off to a great start with a goal in the 14th minute. I think on the 30th minute mark /29th, Benzema equalized. So yeah, fantastic goal from Benzema. Fantastic from both teams. Probably not good enough defending. Toni Kroos in possession. Trust Varane. Varane does quite well there. Varane's got a clear. Varane hooks it with his left foot. The attempt was good to find Vinicius, but he's shown why he's probably a centre half and why his future is at centre half, people. Jorginho clips it over the top. And that brings us close to the end of the half. As I said, Real Madrid won, Chelsea won, people. It's taken a while for both teams to wake up, but it's been a decent game of football. I feel Chelsea will feel based on that first half. The chances, the clear-cut chances they created, they didn't take. I feel both teams were quite open. So, yeah, man, Benzema replied. Great goal from Benzema to set himself up and good reactionary finishing from him. So, yeah, man, is what it is. What do you lot make of that, man? No worries, Ak. I appreciate your commitment for what you could do. Tino said, makes me sad the fact that my name is so similar to Werner's. 207 likes. Big up yourself, Nana. We keep moving, man. We keep moving. Big up the Twitch gang as well, because I know you lot feel you're not getting any love. But yeah, people, I mean, I've just said what I expected, what I've seen from that half. Don't think I'm going to see my 3-1 quite yet, people. But, it is what it is. It's still all to play for in the second half. A lot to play for in that second half, man. Boy. Who did you? I said 3-1 Chelsea. I don't quite think we're going to see that. Lemonade, strawberry syrup, and Rainef, my guy. Chelsea is so wasteful going forward. DG, what do you believe Poch can realistically achieve at PSG? About anything, really. You have a chance to win the Champions League. So if you can get to the final, you can do anything. You've got endless wallet. It just comes down to your tactics and the way you implement it now. Because at Spurs, you could say Daniel Levy, this, that, and the other. There's probably not a player PSG can't obtain on their day. It is what it is. I don't need to spell out the rest of that to you. So that's what I believe personally. Sorry, people. Just typing up my podcast notes again. You lot want of my actual opinions on my podcast, so it's important that I don't forget any of my opinions. So yeah, big up you lot, people. Love for the positive comments, man. Solid first half, DG. Great commentary as always. Nothing new though. I appreciate that. Rissy is saying Werner has to come off for me. Raw man, I'm onto Werner. Raw, probably the same way I'm onto Ben Chilwell. So that's harsh, man. I feel Werner's doing okay today. Yeah, he's missed the tap in, but yeah, man, I think it's more Werner not being hit proper passes. He should have scored that one with Courtois, but a couple have been dead. When Werner misses, I just remember that, and I miss you Twitter, and I miss you Twitter compilation. How do you think Real can break Chelsea's deep defensive line? Pardon me, truthfully, I don't know, but I just feel they're getting forward well, they're breaking. I just think they need a bit more from their individuals. It's all Benzema. Can Vinicius be a bit more unpredictable? Can the fullbacks offer a bit more? Can the midfielders are up for it? I feel Toni Kroos, Modric, and Casemiro, but you get the point, man. That as well, that as well. 2 chances Werner could have done better. I wouldn't go as fast to get onto him for that shot that went wide in terms of scoring because it weren't clear cut. But I definitely agree with you, Adrian, in that, you need to be working the keeper. picking out a man, just having a better effort at goal, 100%, 100%, without a doubt. 215 likes. I reckon we can do 300 by the end of the game. But what I reckon and what actually happens is two separate things, people. So, yeah, man, let me see if there's anything in relation to... I want to see how many shots both teams actually had as well, man. I can't imagine there's too many. Chelsea. Type that in. Chelsea had 7 shots, 3 on target. Real Madrid had 3 shots, just the 1 on target, people. Passes, there hasn't been too much in between. Chelsea just about edged Real Madrid. You know, Real Madrid have made 276 passes. Chelsea have made 287. You know, in terms of possession, obviously, Chelsea have 52 to Real Madrid's 48. There's been 5 fouls for Real Madrid. 5 fouls committed by Real Madrid, 4 committed by Chelsea, 1 yellow card apiece. Chelsea have had 2 offsides. Chelsea have had 4 corners. Real Madrid have had 1. You know, 1 shot on target, bro. 3 shots. That's what he's saying. Thoughts on the Guzman going to Bayern Munich? Fantastic manager joining a fantastic club. You know, a bit kind of confirms the Bundesliga is monopolized, and you know, well, I think we're now into a crazy precedent in that a transfer fee, or for want of a better phrase, officially a transfer fee has been set for a manager. And I've said that was going to be the case 2 years ago. And I said the next step, I genuinely think you're going to see managers going out on loan. People might say certain managers that manage my club need to go out on loan before they could try to do this thing. I feel like Werner does everything right, but shoot, fair play. Once again, the defending from Real Madrid for that goal. What were 3 man doing? Nacho, Militao, Varane. What the hell are man doing? You know, like I said, Nacho is running away from it. Varane running away from it. Militao running away from it. You know, they've made his mind up. Pulisic, to his credit, has clocked, hang on here. Pulisic is probably thinking, the minute I've cut back, I need to shoot. Then he's thought, hang on here. They're on a joke, man thing. Let me stay a bit composed. Just hit the target and you see what happens. You know. It's an interesting game, though. It's been decent so far. You know, I can't complain. It's been an interesting one. The key thing for me is it wasn't boring. It's definitely been better than, well, for large parts, the cup final. So, yeah, people. What a goal it was from Real Madrid as well, people. I can't even cap, man. The defending was terrible, man. I think Havertz has a lot of potential. I think he can, you know, he can be one of the best in his respective position, but he's got a click in it. I think he needs to settle on a position. I think he needs to show that level of consistency. Zidane with a halftime masterclass watch. Hope so, bro, because it means them and they are going out. Why wouldn't I want that, people? 1 sec, because it's getting hot in here. I'm turning my fan on. Apologies, people. I'm still here. And I just almost kicked over the fizzy pot. Right, man, I wish Arsenal was in the Champions League, but we are shit. Anyways, people, I'm back again. That was probably the shortest exit I've ever made. But yeah, the fan had to turn on. It's boiling hot in here now. The lights are doing that madness. Keep hitting the like button, as my guy has said. John, what are you saying? We could really see Chelsea versus City and Man United versus Arsenal in both finals. Mathematically, yeah. I guess technically, yeah. But, you know, one team's probably going to mess that up. Probably mine. So we'll have to see what happens, man. Thoughts on us maybe swooping Brandt from Dortmund? I'm all on that. And I heard apparently, well, we saw online 17.5 million. That's probably all up Arsenal Street. You know, if you could get Odegaard on loan again, because I doubt they're going to buy both as well as him, it could be half decent, man. You know, Kante's actually started a bunch of their attacking sequences. Yeah, Kante, like Tino was saying, Kante's been good going forward. Obviously, when it comes to that final third bit of quality, that's not Kante in it. So, and he's showing why that's not what he's paid to do, essentially. But he's doing all he can. I think he's showing more on the ball than Jorginho, really. You know, and Jorginho was the whole one. The reason I was thinking, all right, cool. Aspilicueta, right back, bit more of a defensive structure. Kante in, Jorginho, you've got kind of not freedom, but freedom, really. You know, I thought they could have done a lot better in that regards. Benzema, what a goal that was. What a goal that was. We're not getting past Villarreal. I hope you're wrong, my guy, but it is what it is. It won't surprise me, man. DG, how would you set us up to get the better of Emre over 2 legs? What would your 11 be? My guy, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow when we preview that game. I don't want to spoil anything. You think Giroud would come on? Maybe, but obviously with it being 1-1, it kind of decreases the need immediately to bring on Giroud. Kovacic is a huge miss for Chelsea. So underrated for them, in my opinion. Trust me, bro. John Doe said, I'm not feeling Brandt. He's lost his lives. Leverkusen mojo would take Eze over him. Fair play. You know, opinions are opinions in that. Chelsea can play without a forward and actually make use of Jorginho. Yeah, true. But they need to finish their dinner and fast. With the clear financial advantage of English teams, what does the recent dominance in Europe mean for football? Do you think UEFA dislike this? I don't think UEFA care because they just care about the P's, man. Eze is a quality player, man. I can't lie, I would rather lose to Villarreal now than to United in the finals. I'd fully start an Arsenal support group if that happens. Bro, I didn't do like anything, bro. That's your, do your thing. But, you know, and I agree with you. There's talent in the championship and has been talent. Rafinha, Neto, or Saint-Maximin for me as a winger, they're all going to cost probably stupid money by Arsenal's stretch of the imagination. But I would say Neto first for me. Probably Rafinha second and then Saint-Maximin. But if it was just on how I like to play, I think Saint-Maximin is the most enjoyable out of the three and then Rafinha. But I just think Neto, I think I just take Neto over the both of them, really. Wonder what we're going to see in this second half, though, people. Wonder what we're going to see in this second half. I can't even cap. This fan is working wonders, people. Please let me know if you can hear it, though. I'll turn it off if it's moving mad for you, man. Because obviously, anything for you guys and all that. That's an easy question. That's a very easy question. Kevin De Bruyne for me. Would you take Tammy over Edouard? Well, Tammy's probably going to at least cost 50, 60 million. So no, can't hear no fan love for that, my bro. You know, I always think someone's going to be silly and say, yeah, they can. But fantastic, man. I hope Gabby gets a run in. If you're speaking about Martinelli, hope for that as well. Were you expecting Chelsea to walk through Real Madrid's midfield this easily? Probably not, you know. Hazard to come on and score the winner. It would be written in the stars, really and truly. It would be that. You see the thing with Saint-Maximin, it's a bit different, but if you add Delafay or Adama, these sort of guys, you know, with all due respect, they've got ability. But I understand why they haven't quite matched up to the hype when they're coming through because the end product, you know, Saint-Maximin's a baller. But man have to start getting goals and assists, you know. The party tricks are amazing. No one would want to play like him, but do you get man of the match so far? I don't know, man. I'm really rating Benzema's performance. Pardon me. I'm liking Pulisic off the ball. I don't really think there's a convincing man of the match yet, but people are playing good, man. I wouldn't say he's underrated. I don't think he has end product yet because sometimes he overruns it when he could pass it. He doesn't. He passes it when he needs to run. Goals and assists are not really there, you know. So he's a great outlet to have in the team. You know, he's a good option to have in the squad. But for the money Newcastle probably demand of him now, forget about it, man. Mourinho. No sure. Shout Mourinho, but not sure what he is there, man. You know. Aside from that set piece, Real Madrid ain't created much of anything. Trust me, they ain't done nothing, really. That's why if you're Chelsea, you know, you're still in the driving force. Got to remember you've got an away goal, but it's a bit disappointing. And we'll have to see what happens in the second half, man. The boys are coming out. Well, I say the boys. I see Courtois. I see Aspilicueta. I don't see any rest of the Chelsea boys. But Are these the only two out? Militao's there. I don't know where's the other Chelsea lads. Maybe Thomas Tuchel's still drilling something into them, but then why would he be there? Hey, Rico Richards. Shout out to West Brom's under 18s. FA Youth Cup business after this, boy. I'm gonna watch that live stream. Aren't Chelsea home for this? No. I'd take Jose Mourinho at Arsenal. Fair play, bro. Everyone's allowed their opinion on that. And Real Madrid are out first, people. So, yeah, second half is going to load up soon, people. Oh man, I got a notification on YouTube about Arsenal just now on my phone, people. Like, just allow me, man. Why man got to remind me about Arsenal, man? There's no need. Kroenke said he wasn't selling. He was never going to sell, was he? So we're going to really need to do a madness to force him out the club, or it's just not going to happen, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trust me. Know the thing. Trust me, on and off the field, just let me breathe, man. Just let me breathe. Second half has kicked off, though, people. 45 minutes played. Second half now. Well, 45 minutes played, 15 seconds into the second half. It's still 1-1 between the two sides. Pulisic moving to guys. Thought he was fouled there. Play continues. Kante keeps it moving. Finds Jorginho. Rudiger in possession. He's had a good game, in my opinion. Chilwell's played within himself. Mason Mount, too easy. Evades Modric. Good ball in from Mason Mount. I spoke too soon. Terrible. But good intent from Chelsea. They set it first and foremost, you know. Courtois finds Militao. Courtois. Varane. Real talk, these people might start taking Arsenal seriously. The Rams have the best roster in NFL. Hey, man, I support DG Nation, man. I don't know if all of them other things, but you're 100% speaking facts. Play here with Christensen. I'm so happy I don't have to listen to BT's commentators. I'm not going to do them dirty, but just seeing them, I just know the commentary is going to be trash. Ain't going to be as good as here. So please make sure you're hitting the like button. Rudiger, the intention was good, but once again, this application of what he tried to do was terrible. He never had a chance, man. Courtois. Militao. There's a lot of space in this game, innit? And no one's really taking advantage. Militao tries to do the movie pass. Vinicius never had no chance against Thiago Silva. Kante, first careless bit of play from Kante, really. Modric. Yeah, there's a lot of space, man. And I think one of these teams needs to own it. Like, I do think there's goals in this game. Like I said, I think there's at least two more. Benzema's tried to play a 1-2 and it was a tired one. And it's gifted possession right back to Chelsea, folks. Aspilicueta to Kante. Kante forward finds Pulisic. Pulisic has given Real Madrid the runaround. He's got into those pockets several times. We're 47 minutes and 22 seconds into the second half, people. Well, into the game. 2 minutes odd into the second half. Better yet, people. Varane, don't play across your goal line. Goes down the wing. And that's poor from Chelsea. They shouldn't let him out. Marcelo's messed it all up. Werner has a chance. Well, Werner and scoring can't be in the same sentence too many times. And Marcelo, who allegedly gave the ball away earlier, I said, you know, he saved them really, but it's sloppy play initially from the man in question. Well, sorry. And now it's gone out of play from off Militao for a corner, and it will be Mason Mount to take such people. 48 minutes into this clash, people, is still 1-1. Make sure you're hitting the like button, of course. Man said Dr. Alex. You're talking about the Love Island, Dunny. I see it, you know, if you're talking about the same guy. Really overhit ball from Mason Mount. He's better than that. What have you said? Real Madrid look so sloppy out from the back. True. Of course, he'll try and shoot there. Madrid's midfield is looking old and Chelsea don't have enough tech in theirs. We saying mismatch in that regard, you know. I've seen Isco and Asensio on the bench, you know. If Real Madrid bring them on, could they have something to say in this game? 230 likes, people. You know, 60 more and we've hit 300. We can sleep easy. Militao to bring the ball out from the back. Gives it to Carvajal. Luka Modric's in possession. Modric outside of the foot. Classic pass. Finds Toni Kroos. Kroos will find Nacho. Nacho, who's been quite poor. Is he going to give possession away? Yes, he is. Nacho, you're tired, man. And that's an obvious foul. And Azpilicueta. Referee. Wow. Nacho's getting vexed at Azpilicueta. But how is he not giving him a foul? That's a blatant push from Nacho. My word, how is he not giving that? But nonetheless, Jorginho's in possession for Chelsea. All right. You know, this referee's on something, man. You can't be smoking the good stuff because it's concerning when you're doing stuff like that. But boy, let him do his thing, innit? Free will and all. Rudiger's charged with playing out from the back for Chelsea, and he's done well to bring it forward. You know, Rudiger finds Jorginho. Not really been impressed with Jorginho. I thought Jorginho was going to set some levels today. I thought I was going to see a lot more. I think one thing Kovacic has over him is he tries to take the initiative. I don't think Jorginho does it enough. That he's in possession though, and he's lost it. Pardon me, and it's 3 versus 3 for Real Madrid. Benzema. Can Benzema at least work the keeper? Benzema. Tired from Benzema. My word. I don't know what he saw there. Terrible from Benzema. Modric has his hands up saying, pass me the ball. What's going on there? To be fair, Benzema should be saying nobody should be talking to me because when you lot weren't on it in the first half, what was I doing? I deserved that shot. Whoever don't like it, fight me. Simple as that. Rudiger once again playing out from the back for Chelsea. 50 minutes and 20 seconds into this clash, people. Mount is good at the moment, but yeah, I won't comment until I see it for a further full season. DG, do you rate Mount? I think he's average. People call him world-class. The world-class players do it year on year. Ain't seen that from him yet. I think that's the problem where I don't know who's calling Mason Mount world-class. I haven't seen that in it. And like I said, like with the ref, people that are saying Mason Mount is world-class, they're smoking something special. But I think that's where players get rubbed out, where people start saying stuff. I think Mount's a good player. He's never been as bad as people made out, even on his form. He can play in a couple of roles. I like Mason Mount. Like I said, I don't think he's like special, like Foden and that, but I think he's a very good player. I think he's very slept on, and you know, he's probably to a degree, he's probably bordering on becoming a victim of his own versatility. You know, he can play in a couple of roles, but I like Mason Mount still. I like him still, man. Jorginho can't drive with Kante, can't drive with Kante, Scatty, and Mount can't do it all. Cover a big miss. Fact, you know. And I feel sorry for Mount today because one thing that helps midfielders is fullbacks who make runs. Like Chilwell makes them runs, but we've all played football. You know when a man don't really want it, he's making the run, but in his heart he don't really want it. That's the impression I'm getting from Chilwell. I don't get the vibe you genuinely want this football. Mason Mount and Chilwell play the 1-2. Mount can advance. Good pass to Jorginho. Pulisic, apologies. Pulisic, twinkle toes, gets it back. I did think he was fouled, but he gets it back. Rudiger in possession, people. 52 minutes and 18 seconds played for those of you who are wondering. Real Madrid's midfield in the first leg against Liverpool running the game, but they're struggling more this game. Marcelo loses out to Pulisic. He trips up Pulisic. Wasn't intentional. Or was it? Doggos. I don't know. That replay, like looking in the man's eyes, he looked like he meant to do that. But nonetheless, Mason Mount has picked it up on this left-hand side yet again. And again, no runners for the Donny. Like, you know, that pass was tired from Mason Mount. Again, there's nothing on for him. The only good thing about Chelsea right now is Real Madrid can't really break. There's too much man there for him. Marcelo, the intention was so good to find Benzema. Benzema will keep it in, but there's probably too much on the pass. He's tried to get it back to Carvajal. It ain't banged people, and it will be a Chelsea throw-in. Like Emma said, big up the members. Then please make sure you're hitting the like button and keep running that one up. I rate Canute highly. I've done a video on when he was linked with Liverpool earlier, so go and check that one out. But I like him a lot. So yeah, man, I think he'll do good for Liverpool if and when that happens. Eden Hazard is warming up, people. He's still got his jacket and that on, so I don't know if he's playing, but I think Real Madrid need a player like that, man. They need an outlet, man. You know, Vinicius ain't really played like that. And surely against your old team, you're up for it. Kante finds Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta, can he advance with it? Plays it to Thiago. Thiago finds Jorginho. Jorginho finds Christensen. 53 minutes and, well, 54 minutes better yet now, people. It's still 1-1 if you didn't know already. Hey, man. Ball over the top. Is it going to reach there, man? Carvajal's done well in the air. Modric has swooped it up. Luka Modric finds Kroos. Kroos clips it to Varane. Varane plays it to Nacho. Nacho, who's been letting the team down, eventually plays it. Marcelo. That's the difference between wanting the ball and not wanting the ball with Chilwell and him. Toni Kroos. Real Madrid just beginning to sustain possession. There's a good passage of play from them. Can it result in something? Marcelo to Casemiro to Modric. This is, oh my God. Thiago has stopped them. I genuinely thought Vinicius was in. Fantastic defending from Thiago, or that would have been one of the goals of the tournament, in my opinion. Ben Chilwell just kicked the ball out. Like, it was dead from him. Like, I keep telling man about this. It's sounding like I have a campaign for this guy. Don't know what salty Spurs fans have disliked the thing. I don't know, man. Maybe it's Arsenal fans as well. Who knows, to be fair. But let's make sure the likers are outdoing them people. Let me actually check the dislikes, because I know there's some hating going on. 11 dislikes. There's some haters out here, man. But nonetheless, we keep going, man. 55 minutes and 20 seconds. 10 minutes into the second half. Chelsea could advance. Pulisic. Ooh. I don't know if that's, I thought that was a foul from Marcelo. And the ref took a bit long to delay with that, but he did. I'm gonna stop commenting on Chilwell's mishaps, because you lot think I've got an agenda. Jorginho, Kante. Chelsea have come out the stronger team in this second half, in my opinion. You know, apart from that crap shot from Benzema, Real Madrid seem to be reverting back to type, people. So you're going to have to tell me as to why that's the case. Nonetheless, it is. Ray Parler with the dislike. Hey, I ain't even done nothing to Ray. James and Giroud need to come on now. Fair play. Nacho, people. Evades Pulisic. Gets it down the wing, and like anything Nacho's attempted today, it simply has not come off. Varane against Werner. Werner does enough to make a meal of it and force a throw-in to be conceded by Varane. 56 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock, people. Play will be restarted by an Azpilicueta, or better yet, a Dave throw-in, people. Let's see what he's got. Azpilicueta gifts possession away, and Vinicius could advance. Vinicius just about finds Casemiro. Casemiro with a nutmeg pass. I did think Kante probably will pick up a yellow card there. Ref surely has to pull it back. The advantage has not come. The advantage doesn't, he doesn't care. Play will continue, and it's here with Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell, believe in yourself down this left-hand side. Releases it as quick as he can to Jorginho. Kante gives it back to Jorginho. What can he do? Mount. Chilwell. Are we going to see something from Chilwell? Nope. Chelsea doing well to hold on to the ball as we hit the hour mark. Chilwell, never a foul, not really anything. What are you moaning about, Chilwell? Probably is from that Stella guy, man. Probably is. Courtois. Gets it forward, finds Nacho. Nacho's been a bit better in the second half. Nacho. To Marcelo. Games just that tempo of the games just died out a bit, really. But 16 minutes in, it was to be happen. It was to happen. It's to be expected. It was always gonna happen. Probably need a bit more life from both teams in terms of substitutions potentially. Nonetheless, we're still here, people. 58 minutes and 25 seconds in. Courtois to Militao. Militao in possession, folks. Finds the former Chelsea goalkeeper Courtois. DG, looking at this Madrid squad, I don't see where the need for Odegaard fits in, bro. To be fair, off the bench, used in the squad, in the 10 role, he could be used. Again, quality players, there's always a way for them. Oh, it's a bit like, maybe Chilwell. Again, I've always had a problem with that. As a defender, you could see Chilwell pushed by Calvert-House. It's the same school of thought why Trent Alexander-Arnold conceded a foul against should have been booked for pushing Wilson. Tony Kroos has picked up a yellow card. I thought he evaded that. I was about to say, it looked like he absolutely chopped Kante. Man said, mainstream media is dead. The only show I watch on TV is Line of Duty, nothing else. I need to check that out. Everybody keeps talking about that, man. Ray Parler is a bellend. Man dissed Don Robbie for no reason from an agenda against fan media. Yep, and then said sorry. Making him so you've lost all your credentials and you just confirmed it was for an agenda, and also you've been on the damn channel. You know, I'm not saying he's right or wrong with some of the things he said, but you know, it's all about integrity and looking at it. He has none based on that, so hopefully he sorts it out. Loyal to coin. Ball into the box from Chelsea. Great header from Varane. Tony Kroos does well to hold on possession, and he looks like he's expecting a foul, and that's never a foul from Rudiger. He's bought it though, and he's got it. Oh my God. It's great play from these players, but it's like, it amazes me how they're able to con the referees time and time again. 60 minutes and 40 seconds, people. Real Madrid 1, Chelsea 1, as discussed. We'll have to see what else is going to happen and how this game is going to develop further, folks. Odegaard is too good to be sitting on the bench, in my opinion. Bro, it's Real Madrid. You rotate or you force your way into the team, you know. Modric and Kroos are getting on. He's there. You know, he could play. But again, they'd have to play him, isn't it? For whatever reason, they're not playing him. Chelsea are doing some calamitous things. Thiago Silva with the acrobatics evades Benzema. Carvajal with it. It's now pinball, people. It's eventually here with Vinicius. Can he do well to hold on to it? He's got it back to Luka Modric on this left-hand side. Outside the boot from Modric, sees it given to his midfield teammate in Tony Kroos. Tony Kroos goes back into that congested area, passes it to Nacho, gives it right back to Luka Modric. What's Modric going to do? Modric with the step-overs, trying to draw a foul. Can he earn a corner or something? It's a fantastic tackle on him by Azpilicueta, people. Good play from him, to be fair. Credit where due, people. Credit where due. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. 242 of the likes. We're moving closer to our goal of 300 now, but we're not quite there, people. DG, how far do you think Arsenal are from being able to compete with these big teams in the latter stages of the champs, bro? A million years away, bro. Like, if you can't show consistency over a 38-game period, how are you going to show it in even lesser time in Europe's elite competition? A very long time. Vinicius, though, can he get a cross in? It's a good cross, to be fair. Or is it, in hindsight, it's whistled out for a goal kick and Mendy will restart play? It looks like Thomas Tuchel's had enough. He's making subs. Hakim Ziyech and Reece James are warmed up. Who they come on for is anybody's guess. We'll have to see. Kante. Chelsea have done well to get out of there. Spoke too soon because they've gifted it away, and it's here with Vinicius. Pardon me. Extreme would have been an extremely soft foul. That's never a foul. And play continues. Kante does very well. Casemiro in possession. Benzema. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Modric. Carvajal. Scoop, ice cream scoop past to Benzema. Benzema tries to clip it to Marcelo and is extremely unsuccessful in doing so, people. Chilwell is clearly in Carvajal's pocket. It's bullying at this point. That's sad, man. 30, apologies, I'm lying to you lot. 63 minutes and 50 seconds in possession, people. What did one of you lot say in the comments about 30 mil? It's gone. Modric. Kroos. Back to Luka Modric. 64 minutes now on the clock, people. And again, it's just like both teams are kind of going through the motions now. Varane has found Militao. Militao in possession has found Carvajal. Carvajal in possession now. What's he going to do with it? Checks inside. Carvajal goes backwards. Finds Toni Kroos. Man said little dirt. Benzema on this left-hand side now. Finds Carvajal of all people. What can Carvajal do? Lose the ball is what he can do. And Pulisic can do the road running thing. Marcelo's just gone diving in. And to be fair, I'm surprised Marcelo hasn't got a yellow card at this point, but he finally has now. 64 minutes on the clock. Not the first wild challenge I've seen from Marcelo, but he had to bring his man down or it was a serious counter-attack. Eden Hazard has come on for Vinicius against his former club. You know, Hazard does look slimmer, more lean. Hopefully can do something. So triple substitution from Chelsea, though. Hakim Ziyech is on for, I believe that is Pulisic walking to the end. Probably a bit unfortunate to be subbed, really. You know, I think he's, out of all the Chelsea players, he's played well, man. You know, I think he is pushing for it. I do think Thomas Tuchel thinks he can grab another goal. Pulisic will be leaving the fray and Hakim Ziyech will enter it. You know, Reece James will be the second substitution. Who Reece James is coming on for is anyone's guess. I'd imagine one of the centre halves or Dave. You know, Werner's actually the one to come off. So, again, maybe Reece James is just going to be, that one there is for Havertz. So, maybe he's going to go through the middle. Maybe Chelsea will play with no striker. So, Havertz has entered the field of play. What's going on, Reece James? That one there threw me off. It's a straightforward swap. Azpilicueta has done what he could in these 65 minutes. He leaves the fray and they just bring on fresh legs in Reece James now. You know, Hazard needs to spring couple, man, and whatnot, man. Let's see what the substitutions for Chelsea have. Let's see if they make an impact. Christensen checks back in, finds Jorginho. Jorginho pops it off to you. Well, you think he should have played James there. He didn't give it to James. Gives it back to his centre half. Rudiger in possession. Chilwell. Inadvertently, it looks like a great touch from Havertz, and Ziyech has done well to keep it alive. Mount has to make a right pass, does make the right pass. Newly introduced substitute Havertz gives it to his fellow sub in Hakim Ziyech. Now, you can imagine they're going to bring energy into this. You can see Havertz is on this. He's getting his passes in early. Christensen, Reece James, who is a very good crosser of the ball. And can actually, unlike Azpilicueta, can get forward consistently. No disrespect to Dave, but it's an issue. Thiago Silva for Chelsea. Finds Ben Chilwell. First time into Mount. Jorginho. Kante gives it back first time. Rudiger in possession on this left-hand side. 67 minutes and 40 seconds into this clash, folks. Good turn from Havertz. Oh. I told you, Havertz is serious. And I told you, the best skill in the world is the Cruyff turn. Sent two-man shot there. Absolutely amazing. Just as I said, the subs of Chelsea introduced something in my notes, people. TV angles. Why has it got all rain on the screen? Can someone tell BT to wipe the lens? I can't even see which player is which now. Chilwell to Hakim Ziyech. Chilwell. 68 minutes on the clock, people. At this point, I wonder what both managers are thinking. Are they happy to take, a draw and we got again a week from now? Or are one of them trying to snatch it? Clearly, Thomas Tuchel, he might be trying to snatch it, what I believe, or maybe he's just introducing fresh legs. Havertz to Reece James. Reece James gets a decent ball in. Numerous times Varane's actually got his head on it in this for Real Madrid in this game. And he's done it once again. Haven't seen much from Hazard, even though it's been a few minutes apart from running around. Not going to lie, I want half our squad gone. My word, Carvajal. It was a handball on Chilwell, but Carvajal, that was a dead pass anyways. He was tired. That attempt to pass was rubbish. What was that? 249 likes. People keep going. We can. There's 20 minutes left. Can we get to 300, man? If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Hazard in possession, people. Loses it. Well, Marcelo actually keeps it alive. Hazard now. What can he do? Low center of gravity. Chelsea don't care about that because Havertz has dispossessed Hazard and he's not made Marcelo. Kante somehow inadvertently kept it in with Chelsea and Reece James will get out of there. What's Thiago going to do? Finds his centre-half partner in Rudiger. Rudiger's going to drive with it now. Doing something Chilwell should have been doing. He's driven with it. Chilwell. Backwards. Jorginho, that's a fantastic ball. Too much zing on that. Was never really going to help Reece James in hindsight. But the idea was good. 70 minutes, people. 20 minutes left, people. We're going to have to see what happens. I do still think there's a next goal in this game. But will it actually come? Who knows, people. The rain is coming down very heavy over there in Spain. Carvajal has found Militao. Militao has gone long. Who has he found? Militao has found that Modric, actually. And it's here with Benzema. And Chelsea could actually counter now. What's Hakim Ziyech going to do? Grilled. Oh, nobody gambling. Nobody can get on it. I thought he was going to shoot. He snakes it and pull it right across the area. That would have been a making of Real Madrid's own doing, as Casemiro gave it away cheaply and Modric has made sure he knows that. Eden Hazard, Real Madrid's number 7, has played a 1-2 with Marcelo. Can it get there? No, not technically, but it will end up being their throw-in. Who will get the winner in the last 20 minutes? I'm going to go with Eden Hazard now. Pardon me, just because I think that's written in the stars. Tony Kroos checks back in. Finds Modric. Modric goes back to Nacho, who's been very poor in my opinion. Nacho to Benzema, gives it back. Both teams I'm sure will be happy with a point. They live to fight another day in the second leg, in my humble opinion. Chelsea could go forward. Oh, probably too much of a testing ball, but it's made it to Ziyech. Militao has them to thank. Did he keep it out for a corner? I don't know, actually. He done quite well. His boxes are probably where, as a fullback, I used to hate sliding on the floor because, it's a madness. Did he do enough to prevent a corner? Did he? No, he didn't. Whole ball's gone. Unfortunate from him, but good effort, man. To be fair, Hazard isn't doing much against Christensen so far. And Christensen's dealt with the test being asked of him so far, but it's all that matters. It all depends what is being said come minute 90, and Real Madrid have a corner here. Well, Chelsea have a corner. Apologies, and Real Madrid have to defend this. The referee's given some sort of warning to players. I don't know what's happening in the box, whether it's Marcelo and Reece James, because he's on Courtois. Rudiger gets his noggin on it, doesn't amount to anything, but he's still in possession. Hakim Ziyech is taking a swipe at it. It was a cheeky effort. Courtois, apologies, has done quite well there. Kroos finds Nacho. Nacho checks back, finds Toni Kroos. So that's been the theme of this second half, people. It's been quite flat. It's been quite playing through the motions. Luka Modric. Oh, he almost sent Ziyech. Ziyech wasn't no slouch, though, as he concedes a throw-in for Real Madrid. They just about keep that. Benzema. This guy's been all over the field, man. Lovely Cruyff turn. Sends Jorginho. Casemiro keeps it alive, and Benzema does even better. Rudiger eventually stops Benzema in his tracks, but good passage of play from the Real Madrid striker. You know, probably my man of the match so far. And Real Madrid look to be making changes. Young G's will come on, as well as Asensio. But before that, that's a free kick in Real Madrid's favour, people. Can Toni Kroos have some quality on this final ball? It sounds like a bit of a trick question, but can he? Toni Kroos, behind everybody. Varane keeps it alive. Does quite well, actually. Earn a corner, man. Varane earns a corner for Real Madrid. Good touch from Varane, hey? Toni Kroos with the corner. Real Madrid get their noggin on it. Benzema strikes. Still alive. You know, Marcelo has a dig right into a wall of Chelsea shirts, but it's still here. Hazard, bobbing and weaving. Luka Modric. Chances no doubt died. Modric clipped over the top. Finds Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos, is he going to get the delivery in? Gives it right back to Luka Modric. Probably forced Luka Modric in trouble there. It's here with Casemiro on the right-hand side. Casemiro slams it right into Reece James. Reece James does well defensively. And then loses it straight again. And now Real Madrid lose it. And you see the quality dropping. There's 15 minutes left, people. Better yet, 14 minutes left. 76 minutes into this clash, people. Quality is starting to drop from both sides. Please, the like button. We're at 254 likes. Oh, it looks like the young player's been told to sit back down, you know, as it looks like Oriola's coming on, Asensio's coming on. You know, and Oriola hasn't had too many times. Rudiger. Christensen. I think he's low-key held it up, man. Varane doing a Sanchez. Kante. Oh, if that gets through. Oh, it's just gone behind Havertz. And that looked like a free kick. And that's a stupid foul from Varane to give. But again, Havertz, I'm sure he'll be kicking himself that it even got to that. It looked like Chelsea were going to score there. It really did. And he is fouled. But just before that, he slopped the play down, man. Watch Chilwell's confidence grow. Now it needs to, because he's been playing within himself. Your confidence needs to grow, man. He's got the ability. It's an excellent set piece for Chelsea. They've got the quality to at least work Courtois, but the quality has to be spot on to beat a goalkeeper of that standard. They've got players that are able to do that. Will they be able to? Will they actually do it is another thing, though. It's taking forever to take this set piece, people. I don't know why, but it is. Hakim Ziyech, I did think it was going to go in, but again, it has to be it has to have a lot of quality, better yet, to beat Courtois. It hit the target, just not, he's got to put it even more side. So, yeah, it's difficult to do, and that's why, in it, 79 minutes into this clash, it's still 1-1. And, yeah, we're getting in, we're better yet, we are at a vital time in the clash where I still think there's a goal in this. I'm sure neither team wants to throw this away. 255 likes, people. Keep driving that up. And also check out the pin message because there's Champions League tomorrow. So it's Watchalong business tomorrow, people. Imagine a far post banger. Hazard evades his man fantastically. Toni Kroos to Nacho. Nacho to Hazard. Hazard's body feints are something else, man. Hazard finds Toni Kroos again. Militao. Had to add to the notes. It's been very boring towards the end of this, people. This needs a moment of magic. Let's get 300 likes by the end of the stream. Let's see what happens, man. Play still in possession with Chelsea. Lovely turn from Hakim Ziyech. And it did look like Kante was fouled there. And Casemiro just went charging through and just let his anger out on Hakim Ziyech. I think the referee has let the game get over him. I don't think he's done enough. Thump on. It's a clean tackle, but bit of frustration there from Casemiro. Militao hits Luka Modric. Modric to Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos skips past his man, gives it to Militao, who goes back to Modric. Apologies. 9 minutes left of this game, assuming there's no added on time. People are into the 81st minute. Real Madrid 1, Chelsea 1, Pulisic and Benzema with the goals for their respective sides, people. They're the players you should be getting on free transfers, not certain man that Arsenal's doing, man. Modric. 9 times out of 10 he finds his man. That's one of the 9 times. Nacho just about gets his pass to the substitute Asensio. Asensio wins another corner for Real Madrid. Good positive bit of play. Mendy taking forever to take the goal kick. You're right, Ramos did, man. You see the watch, Nano? Serious. Shout out the Twitch gang as well. I love you guys as well, man. I know you're out there. Kante. Oh, Kante on this right-hand side. Can he pick someone out? Kante puts it in. I think Militao and Courtois could talk there, but it's still alive for Chelsea. Kante again. Wow, Kante. Good little battle there. Eventually, Toni Kroos mops up, but Kante's been on it today, man. Christensen does very well. Eventually, it's here with Jorginho. The difference between Real Madrid's backup centre-backs and starting ones is so massive. It just shows how far we're off the top. Jorginho, can he find his man? Chilwell's head keeps it alive. Modric gets something on it, as does Casemiro. Modric does quite well against Chilwell. I thought he was going to try and win a foul there. It wasn't to be. Still 1-1, people. It's crunch time. There can be no room for error between either team at this moment in time. Rudiger goes backwards, finds. Eventually, it's now here with Jorginho. Jorginho just advancing. Kante. Look at Reece James. Apologies, people. Reece James now. Can there be quality on that pass? He finds Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech. That's poor from Ziyech, you know. Dispossessed too easily. And Real Madrid are given a foul. I don't think that should be a foul for Real Madrid. The ref's just giving things unnecessarily, in my humble opinion. Nonetheless, that's what he's done. Asensio to Hazard. Hazard receiving it on his halfway line. I'm sure Chelsea will not mind that. 6 minutes left. We're into the 84th minute of the game, people. 15 seconds, of that minute as well. Nacho goes backwards to Rafael Varane. Varane has found Kroos. Kroos, will he pass it to Militao? Seems intent on skipping that out and does skip that out. He plays it to Modric. Modric gives it back to Militao. Militao finds Toni Kroos, who's just at this temporary moment just sitting right in front of the centre halves. Kante is my man of the match. Fair play. Militao forward. Luka Modric bobbing and weaving, finding space for himself. Can't quite find space for himself. Picks out a good pass, I thought. Doesn't quite get there. Arizola to take the play with a throw. Can he find someone? There's 5 minutes. It's now or never. It's crunch time. Benzema gives it back. Doesn't actually give it back. He loses it. Chilwell beats Hazard to the ball physically. Havertz. Dispossessed. Hazard now. Bobbing and weaving. What can he do? Puts a ball into the box. Not good enough, and it's dealt with by Chelsea. Toni Kroos gets it to Nacho somehow, some way. And it's still here with Nacho. He gives it to Asensio. It's found its way all the way to Hazard now. What can Hazard do? Good pass to Arizola. Pardon me. Important block from Rudiger to deny the cross. And Chilwell does very well to make sure it doesn't go out of play for a corner and goes out of play for a throw-in. Hazard's been quiet. Yeah, he has. Ain't seen much from the Real Madrid number 7, but again, maybe that would lend to him scoring. Modric loses possession, people. 86 minutes in, people. We're getting to the end of the game, man. He could be waking up now, though. It's now or never for Hazard, isn't it, people? Sergio Ramos. What a tap from Sergio Ramos. He's got a couple very nice tattoos. Orizola finds Benzema. Benzema's one touch is back to people taking the goal. The throw-ins, people, has been quite poor today. Modric finds Varane. Nacho in possession, people. To Asensio. Toni Kroos. Ambitious pass from Toni Kroos. Finds Benzema. Inadvertently, it finds Arizola. It finds Benzema again. He gives it to Luka Modric. Modric coming inside now. What's he going to do? Finds Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos lines up a shot. It's a terrible shot. I think eventually it goes out and it will be another corner for Real Madrid. Another chance to sustain some pressure. 83 minutes and 25 seconds. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people, if you haven't already. Real Madrid corner now, folks. Let's see what happens. Toni Kroos, we're going to need some quality on that. Toni Kroos to take. Raw. But a bit of an unorthodox one. Finds the head of Varane. Varane just can't usher it to goal, people. Is it another corner? Look, Ramos is saying you just got to meet that with your head. He's tried to flick it. If he heads that properly, no way. Has it deflected off a Chelsea man? Oh, fair play. Fair play. It's a corner. Fair play. I don't think it's going on target anyways, but it's deflected off a Chelsea man. To be fair, it's deflected off Chilwell, and it's another corner for Toni Kroos. Can he deliver with some quality? Yes, he can. Everybody's fully stretched. There isn't much. Real Madrid keep it alive. Mendy collects it. He goes down, and that will eat up valuable moments for both Chelsea and Real Madrid. 88 minutes and 30 seconds. Not much room left to succeed, people. Big up the Twitch gang. As an American, I want Christian to succeed, but F Chelsea. Sean has said it was a 50-50 game. That ball was a wild one, and it's another yellow card for another player on the field today. Arizola will pick that one up, people. Man, I can't lie, I fell asleep. Fair play, Renison. The second half ain't been much to see. Nonetheless, man, everyone's allowed to fall asleep. Sometimes I feel like falling asleep on these live streams. I don't have the luxury of doing that, though. We're at 265 likes, people. Please keep running up the likes. We've hit our goal, but we haven't hit our bonus goal, so we just have to keep working. Trust Real to nick something now. Is it still 1-1? Nick, it's still 1-1. Rudiger and Orizola have just smashed each other in. And Rudiger looks like he's come off worse for wear. 89 minutes and 30 seconds. You'd imagine there's at least 2 minutes of added on time just because of these stoppages late on, but we'll have to see what happens, people. Thomas Tuchel and Zidane have been very vocal. This ref's dishing out yellow cards for fun. It's a joke. What a yellow is given for now? Don't know. Real Madrid will bring on another substitute. You know, Rodrigo will come on. You know, Rudiger's seriously worse for wear. I don't know if he's going to continue. You know, what a pass that was from Rudiger in the build-up to Pulisic's goal, man. Absolute lovely pass. Peach of a pass. Midfielder does that. Everyone's waxing lyrical. Chelsea is impressive. Tomorrow will be quite the contrast. Collapsed 100%. Can't wait to see Neymar play tomorrow. He's just too good. You and me both. Amen, bro. Tomorrow's live stream, I'm going to be out in my PSG shirt. You know, see what we can do. Zuma's still warming up. Is there going to be time wasting subs? I don't know. Is Rudiger good? You want to be careful. I don't think he's good. He's soldiering it. He's holding it on. Rodrigo is waiting to come off the bench for Real Madrid. Who he comes on for, I don't know. 3 minutes of added on time, people. Jorginho goes backwards to Chilwell. Rudiger. And is Rudiger all right? He keeps holding his head, man. I know sometimes you got a duty of care to save players for themselves, man. I'm sure he's all right. I'm sure he's good, but in this day and age, with these sort of face and head injuries, you never want to be that team to take the chance. Chilwell's been brave, and he's been let down by his teammate. Kante has done well there. I think there's one more chance for Chelsea, man. We're into 1 minute and 30 of the added on 3 minutes. Casemiro, time to go for broke. Modric fouled. That will allow time for Rodrigo to come on. He's not going to get long, but he will be allowed to enter the fray. This probably tells you that a draw isn't bad for either side. You know, smart foul by Rudiger, you know, just blocked Dark Hearts just blocked his man. Benzema is coming off for Rodrigo. Didn't see that one coming, but it's happened, people. Last minute, Benzema's saying getting some lessons from Zidane. I don't know why, but here we go with Rodrigo, people. Not going to have long. Could it be a superstar thing? You know, one attack, one shot, one goal. He's gone straight through the middle. Militao, sorry. Modric loses it. Not the time or the place to be losing it, people. Rodrigo in pursuit of these Chelsea players. Half a second left, people. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Was that a look away pass? It looked like it. Reece James. Terrible ball into the box, and it'll be a goal kick by Courtois. Oh, he didn't actually go for a goal kick. It's a throw-in, sorry. That tells you how poor it was. Trust. They are both tired. Good stream today. Hit the like. I appreciate that, Jaden. You know, we've played the last 3 minutes, people. So it's at the referee's discretion now. And I think, oh, good play from Rodrigo. It's a foul for Real Madrid, and that probably will be the last one. Chilwell's kicked the ball off. Surely that's something. He doesn't care about it, though. That will probably be the last kick. Referee, I think everybody's waiting for you to blow. Hasn't blown yet. We're actually into 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Probably this is the last attack for Real Madrid. And that's it, really, because that's a poor pass forward from Nacho. Well, in fact, no, it's not. There's a throw-in. Referee looks at his clock. You'd imagine this is it. Asensio. And that's it, people. Real Madrid won, Chelsea won, all to play for next week. You know, the good news is tomorrow I'll be doing a watch-along. Tomorrow's PSG versus City. On the grand scheme of things, reflecting on this Chelsea-Real Madrid game, as I previously said, Chelsea should have really tried to build upon that first 20 minutes when they had a number of chances. Real Madrid probably kicking themselves for their defensive aspects. You know, midfield was probably a bit too open. Towards the end, in the second half, I think both teams conceded. They'll do the business in the second leg. You know, I think some Chelsea players played really good. I think Kante played quite well. I actually think Pulisic played quite well. Rudiger had a very good game. I think he needed a lot more from Chilwell. I think for Real Madrid, Benzema especially had a good game, as did I feel the midfielders played well. But it is what it is, man. You know, Abdullah is saying they should have won it, probably should have won it. It's a tie. Well done for Chelsea. Away goals count. Exactly. Then vital away goals are there. So it's all to play for. Saying that, Real Madrid are the away team next, people. Good laugh and joke between Rudiger and Courtois and Hazard, you know, former teammates. It is what it is. It's been fantastic being in this watch along with you lot. But like I said, I'm back tomorrow evening, same time for the next Champions League game tomorrow. PSG against City. Before that, 11:30 a.m., I'll be previewing Villarreal versus Arsenal in the Champions League. The Champions League, you know, I wish it was in the Europa League. Sorry. So yeah, man, I can't lie. We've been here for 2.5 hours, and I'm getting competitions wrong. So you know, I've been here too long. It's been appreciative seeing you lot here, people. I hope you're back tomorrow. Hit the like button if you haven't, and I'm gonna have to love you and leave you lot. It's been fantastic being with you lot. I've had a lot of fun, but I'm out. DG.